Alright. Not we're a little late. It's fine. We're gonna do this here soon. I think before we do the theater. Oh, you know what? I am right here. Let's do this. I'm not gonna. Maybe we could do 2 dailies.
I cleanse you of your sin.
Wow.
Delicate as silk.
Thank you, dude.
Hey there! Fire! With rocks.
Do you see what the category is doing? Honestly, oh, I forgot we're supposed to break the ring. Oh.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Stop. Oh, this really. Would it possible to kill him before that? I mean, obviously it is, but I wonder if we could use Artley to do that. Alright. I'll join Colossus. I gotta wait for Discord to reboot. Uh-oh.
Let's go, Tomato.
Oh my god. How? How is she dead? Oh my god. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. This boss? This boss is the bane of my existence. He's dead. Please, never end up in Abyss, because that would suck. Let me check. You rah rah. Rah rah rah. You rah rah. Rah 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 rah. Oh, we have killed the Inquisitor enough. In Discord? What are you doing, Discord? Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, that's why I have Clip Studios like a goofy goober. What an absolute goofy goober. A funny goober. Okay. Funny thing, Discord. Because my surround sound, which seems to be a source of many audio issues. Alright, we got one of these. Swift Slayer, Daggers in the Water, Fishnado. I think these two we could do. They're honestly too easy to not do. Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Ah. Oh shoot. Alright. One connection. Alright. Sorry, hold up. Did not do all the things I was supposed to do. Alright. Hello?
If you deep fry a pizza, I hope you smell like beans.
What?
You heard what I said. Because then I can blow you up.
Wow.
If you deep fry pizza, you need to go to Jesus. Who the fuck deep fries pizza? I ain't talking about like you deep fry the fucking bread first and put pizza toppings. You deep fry the entire pizza. Why would you do that?
But why would you not deep fry pizza?
Oh no, Celestial. That's
amazing.
Like asking a girl out on a date and you take her to Antarctica. How the hell you take her to Antarctica?
I mean, what's wrong with Antarctica?
Oh, I don't know. Freezing to death. Probably meeting a polar bear who's gonna violate you by eating you alive. I don't know. And after that, you meet a seal, and I don't know, a fucking Shamu.
Oh my god.
The new Genshin characters came out. I
I
want you to
know,
guess my
right?
luck for this time around.
Uh,
Option A, I got a cheat sheet. Option B, I got a cheat sheet. Option C, I got a cheat sheet. Option D, I got the new character in E1 A long.
ABC.
Wrong. I got actually new character in C1 actually.
Okay.
Yeah. People were disappointed. They thought I got a cheat sheet. Ha. Ha ha.
Got them in the first half.
A little stuff with Dick. I was more surprised on the yelling than actually I was surprised on both. I was not expecting to get a new character. I didn't care about a new character. I just got it because, you know, fuck it. The MILF army continues to grow.
You know what I got? Nothing.
Jay,
Another Samarica. Because
yeah,
I
very
thought I
nice.
was at 76 rolls on Emilie. It turns out that banner history that I submitted to IMO was from a while ago.
This is what happens when you don't double check shit.
I should have checked. So that was really
Embarrassing.
smart. Yeah, it's very I'll just do more rolls
That's
later.
what that's why I never pulled on the first banner because why the hell on you? That's the better question.
Who wouldn't want me who
I better die. Yep.
you hate her giant forehead?
That ain't a forehead, bro. That's like a 7 head.
A
Where's the
7.
little? She's literally the magic 8 ball. You can probably see your future through her head.
How's it going, Atlerskin? How's your day been? How are you doing? Yeah. Wait, this is Farina. Oh wait, yeah, Farina was like 10 years ago.
What else would I say? Uh,
Tiring? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am in the same boat as you. I am also very tired.
yes, you can hear in his voice. Actually, you won't be able to tell.
Ah,
Now, if he starts randomly cursing, then that's how you know he's tired.
thank you for the call. I appreciate that. I think my chatbot's broken.
Are you surprised?
So adorable. Well, thank you.
Thought was gonna say
Well, I'm
something.
checking my banner history. Ow. And then it saves it to your thing. But unfortunately, I miscalculated.
Mm,
And it doesn't look like we'll get a meal today. I'm guaranteed, but like I miscalculated. I thought it was at 76 pity. I'm not.
that's pretty.
I'm probably at like 30.
You should have really realized and understand the severity of how you messed up this time.
Yeah, I pulled I can't even think of a joke. I'm more distraught by this.
How are you distraught on your pool? This motherfucker.
How are you doing, Fuzzy? How's your day been?
The audacity of this man really saying I am distraught that I did not get the character day one.
Randomized team? Oh, okay. We could do that.
Yeah, I want you to have a full team of Chi-Chis.
If only. Here, let me pull that up. So I'm a little disorganized. I'm alright. Long day, I presume. Yeah, long, very long, not one day.
Spider-Man.
That's science for you. Oh boy. Alright.
Science goal. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making theories.
Oh
I forgot.
boy.
Oh boy.
We got Toma, Fischl, Bennett, Razor. That's team 1. Or we got Kale, Lynette, Yoimiya, Kava. That's team 2.
That sounds like AIDS. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like you went in to the doctor and asked, "What's the diagnosis? You got a condition of random motherfuckers in your team."
You like the first one? Alright. First team looks fun. Oh, okay.
Next first team probably does look fun. Cannot relate, no. Because I only use one team in Genshin because I'm lazy.
Oof.
It's not my
Memory
fault.
Merge by Yokagor? I forgot
But
that was a redeem. Nobody's used that redeem in like century.
maybe that's an indication you should probably place on your redeems.
That's because let me see, is
It's
the song copyrighted?
Yeah.
If it's copyrighted, I can't play it, but I'll refund the points.
nah, you're so refunding them, you just give them primo gems. $100 primo gems.
That would be more worth it than channel
Oh
points.
yeah, I'm glad I redeemed that. I give you my $100 primo gems. You know what I gotta do with that? Nothing.
It
You could have just bought the Fallout 76. That would have been a better value.
it looks like the song's fine.
Oh, I beat that one serpent boss in Elden Ring, Tree, you know, snake dude.
Oh, iCard?
Yeah, I gave him the JJK treatment. It was
Huh.
very effective. Like I beat him first try.
How's it going among the couch? One has yes, two has no. If it's a response that has neither, reroll. Affirmative. What the?
That didn't even give you the answer. What an asshole! I say a refund.
We already voted on the answer. It's oh my god, where is Tomas? Okay, there he is. I'm not leveling him.
Get
I'm
out
not
there and
wasting
make some
points.
I'm not wasting points. What the hell is that again?
Official.
In the name of the princessin.
You didn't sound like you said official.
It's official.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Don't make any
Then
more
raise-
puns.
Razor, who's Arlen?
We're going to hunt.
Arlen.
Oh.
More like Bennett.
Your father still loves and is always with you. Remember that?
What?
Ooh. Why is that a fortune cookie?
That is pretty random. Last time I checked, I think both our fathers are still pretty alive. They're
Milk
just
was really
Them-
far away.
the milk is really far away. That's how you know. Don't worry, if you just become a basketball player, so still he might come back. Unfortunately, you do
No
not have
rest
to
for
still
the
be a
wicked.
basketball player. I do not blame you. It's not worth it.
You have 10 stepmothers that you don't know.
By royal decree.
The better question is, can I get their number?
I summon thee.
No.
I have an army of milfs in Genshin. Hear me out. I think I'm more qualified than you.
Don't get too close.
Aw.
What do you mean? I haven't said anything that would be
No
warranted
rest
to
for
the
the wicked.
questionable. I just said the number.
Your avatar. So it's part of the randomizer game. Apparently, it doesn't look at my avatar. I don't know why. Judge you shade not by the harvest you reap, but the seeds you plant. I see.
ごめんなさい。
Yeah.
So how's it going,
Imagine
Brandon?
that-
How's your day? Here, let me. I could fix my avatar. Here, let me Let me see. If I go into the hollow for a brief moment.
Oh yeah, let's go to the hollow. Maybe you turn into one of those ugly ass creatures with no face.
Exactly. Exactly.
Adventure
Well, unfortunately, there
Tree
won't be some
assemble.
bleach chick who is very thick and maybe a MILF to save you. What a
Uh,
shame.
That would be a
Hey,
skill issue.
How about the rat? You know, the 76 thick rat. You know, 76% rat.
I would be okay with that.
I'd 100% be like, please shoot me. Come
Please
on.
show me your blades.
Fuck the blades. Just kill me. I'll take it. I consider that as a victory in itself.
Does this look better now? The static? How does the static look?
Staticky.
How my controls are inverted, including my mouth. This will be fun. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like a whole
This is
TV static.
Personally, I would not let people have control of my gameplay because I would not be very happy, especially with some game like Elden Ring.
I'm just
Inverted
used to it.
controls.
I'm
Of
just
course, you're
used
used
to
with
it.
it. You know who says that? Masochist.
You just have to reprogram your brain. I got Elon Musk's microchip. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I can't wait when you get a virus. I wonder how it's gonna change your personality. I wonder if you like shoot on random ads, you see those like very you know, private anime websites you'd be watching anime illegally. Like they'll just tell you those like really weird ads that you're trying to explain to your friend.
That Pro Academia. Did
You
I
know, that's
celebrate
probably
my
a real.
birthday? Got
That's
some
probably
money
a
as
real manga.
probably, or fanfic, which would be horrific.
Both.
Got some money as a birthday gift. How are you, man? I'm doing alright. Just really tired. I'm glad you. I hope you had a good birthday.
Check this out.
Jesus. I just why?
I know.
That's what I'm saying, man. Unfortunately, I don't know what for.
Oh god, my controls. I don't know what the button is for ulting because everything's inverted. Oh no.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's what
Is
you
Official
get.
dead?
Okay, I guess that's official.
Oh.
Insubordination.
Oh my god, this is so confusing. Oh.
Oh, which more?
My controller. I don't know how to ult.
You lost.
Everybody stand back.
Oh, the C is ult instead of Q. Alright. I promise I play Genshin, but listen. This redeem really screwed you over.
He's lying to you. He purchased his account. That's definitely what he did.
It's because these controls are set to Honkai Impact, and I guess some of my controls are the same as Genshin, and so now I'm like super confused.
Royal decree.
Sensational.
Wings of darkness.
Oh yeah, I was able to
Come,
try out the new
sever
frame
night from day.
Jade.
They jaded.
They faded.
Ready for the new character in HSR? The Fox Lady is badass. Fox Lady.
We all know. Oh wait, you never played the story, huh?
Oh, Feijao.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Why did that take me like a minute to think there? You know.
Big
Oh,
Ab
man.
Feijao.
You know, I wouldn't mind her crushing my skull. But unfortunately, I can't get her because I gotta go for the other lady.
Fire it up.
But if it wasn't for that, yeah, I forgot her name too. But she's the entire discount version of New Law.
Oh, her. Oh my
I need
god,
it
this
for my
is
phone.
so confusing. I forgot inverted controls. I made really extra awful. Fine.
Oh yeah, I was somehow was able to just like her for the lolly lady. I ain't even gonna
Royal
lie.
decree.
Walk told me, I was like, hey, just do it a temple.
And
Well, I got it. I was like, what the fuck?
she's kind of
I don't care about her. I just got it for Clara.
is interesting.
I don't care. The only thing I care about is her making fun of Yongqing. That's probably the best part of her. She's better than Yongqing. She's stronger than Yongqing. That's why.
Yanqing is smart.
I don't know about that.
He is questionable.
I've got to follow her lead over Yongqing's anytime. You know, if I had to like pick a sword master, I'm picking her over Yongqing just because I can hate on Yongqing all day. I'm never letting go what he did to me during the update of Jingliu. He's going to forever feel that wrath.
Yes.
You think I'm ever going to forgive that? Nah. You fucking jinx me and I fucking get Yongqing. Nah. Every moment of her making fun of Yongqing, trying to get his sword back, yeah. I was like, yeah, tell him. Mm-hmm.
Her appearance is so good. She stopped to sword with her own sword that made her own hand.
I created
Personally,
another universe and found it.
Hashtag better Yongqing. I haven't seen Yongqing take one W ever since the game release.
This is his only W.
What is his only W? Training Lord 7. And she's a better unit than him.
That is true. Every unit's better than him. Even Arlen. Because at least Arlen still does damage when he takes damage.
You know, so that's how you know you just you may or may not. It's like, maybe we shouldn't have Young Chi be hit every time, but it's more accurate because he gets hit by everybody. Who wouldn't want to hit Young?
3v1s by 3 immortal beings.
Well, that's what he gets for taking my Jing Liu. He's gonna find out. His story wasn't even about him. That's how you know he's been shafted as a character. How you get shouted by a mill? Young boy, you just got shafted from a lady who got her own story mission. That's how you know that's fucked. Think on that. She got her own story mission after you beat the leeway. He's like, that's a leeway. I mean, the fucking. I mean, they're kind of the same. One's just in space. That's my excuse. I ain't taking it back.
Character also beat up Yangshi.
Here we go. That was one of the best decisions she's ever made.
Absolutely fine,
Like, I'm just saying, when is this man gonna get a W? I'm not waiting for it. I'm happy he's losing all the time. It's not because of my personal grudge. It is.
He is getting no W.
Bruh, March 7th got more W's than him. Think on that.
She got trained by Yunli. Oh, I left this UI up. I apologize. I need a hotkey this.
How you let a person named March 7th, who does the stupid nerd emoji in her ultimate, or when she does her little fucking enhanced shit, do more damage and has more relevancy than you? Think on that.
The power of Boba.
Power of Boba. Power of being a waifu apparently is strong than being a there's a normal height 12-year-old boy.
Her new form has Boba.
Yeah, you know.
I don't mean Booba. I literally mean Boba.
A good way to defend yourself there.
Like, it's in her ultimate. She shows, and the Boba is dependent on who's on your team too.
Yeah, no, I ain't blind.
I have a randomized team. I want to make sure. How long does that last? I didn't put a time limit. I guess we could fight.
Give me that. Give me that. Hell yeah.
As fish. Oh my god, my controls though. Because I don't want to do imaginary eater yet. Imagine NPC beat. I'm saying no diff. I mean,
at this rate, I feel like my dogs could be Young Ching.
Oh my god, I don't know what the control is. Because F doesn't trigger this.
Hey, Celestial, who's gonna win in a fight? Your cat or Young Ching?
My cat.
I feel like you could take literally any anime character and say, yeah, Young Ching loses to them. Bruh. Fucking Yamcha from Dragon Ball beats Young Ching. I mean, he does, 100%, but you know, I just want to make fun of it. Bruh, Bochi the Rock beats Young Ching. I gotta think of some weak-ass characters.
There are a lot of perks to being this popular, including...
Whoa!
I think any slice of life character could be.
Oh my god, along the couch, I had no idea you could do that with the TTS. I was wondering how people could select voices. Wait, that's so cool. I didn't know about the Yoda thing too. That's awesome.
Who the fuck wants Yoda? I don't want some weird brain midget to tell me what to do.
What is the force?
That died. Nothing I do. I was like, yeah, Yoda, you let those children die, didn't you? And Anakin did all that. Yes, I did. Run away, I do.
You issue those patterns.
So Anakin, I would. Children, I hate.
Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha is dumb.
It's okay.
Gen A, I am.
You question the anime. Oz, reveal thyself.
Anya beat up Genshin. Anya could beat up Jing Yu.
Anya is literally the strongest in the Honkai.
Adventure time.
I don't know what you're talking about. She's only using 1% of her power. Like, if I want power, I'll have Anya. You know what? Why even would I have Anya's power? I would just summon Anya. What are they going to do against Anya?
Who would win?
Prep time Batman or prep time Anya?
Assemble.
Or Anya or Nahida.
I'm going Anya 100%. Who is going to beat her? The only person that stands a chance
Just
is
my
Prep Time Terry. They have the same energy.
Yoda, Genshin is suck ass.
That's like, bro, don't put Anya against anybody from any verse, because she's about to destroy. Firen facing Anya, Firen's about to ask her to teach her some magic, bro.
I couldn't save.
Like, why would I want to fight Anya? She's the definition of a demigod. You know why they have weight classes in MMA and boxing? Because she exists.
Exactly.
I don't want to fight Anya. Bro, I feel like I'll lose my entire existence. She'll just glare at me with her fucking devious eyes and I'll die. Like, bruh, Anya's the reason why Luffy can't find the One Piece.
One Piece. Actually, you know what? Let's just use Arlie. Let's only use Arlie.
Oh, I just finished Spy X Family. I gotta technically watch the movie.
I haven't watched it in months. I need to go back. I don't remember what episode I was on because the service I was using changed services.
Was it Funimation?
No, it was I won't say.
Was it that bad?
This will be a productive partnership.
It's that I don't know if it's actually illegal or not.
And there's one thing that pisses me off about Crunchyroll and shit. How they have all the majority of anime shows and shit, but barely no fucking movies for a lot of these animes I watch.
Yeah.
Like, you telling me you have My Hero and you doing the recent season, but you don't have any of the My Hero movies.
Exactly.
Like, I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Shit, they don't even have some of the dubs for some animes that have dubs. I have to go watch Sailor Moon on fucking Hulu.
Yikes.
Overruled.
I think my controls are normal again. That makes this easier. Now I'm not dying internally.
I am. I think they do that for some animes, and I don't even understand why. It's like, bro, y'all have money to like get all of these dubs on your website. I don't think it's even an issue. Y'all was like, what, single-handedly one of the biggest anime, you know, websites to watch anime. Y'all have fucking JJK. You think people would not pay money for that shit? Besides people who don't have money, we all know where they go, and I can't blame them. I would do the same thing too. That's what I want to do, is go to one of those very illegal websites to watch some very illegal movies.
We'll do the theater in a second.
I need to figure out a new anime to replace Spy X Family now.
My dear friends.
I don't even know. I know it has an English dub, but Crunchyroll never added it. I was gonna watch it fucking weekly, but fucking, I guess it's not on Crunchyroll because Crunchyroll doesn't know how to do their shit right.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Astra
You don't watch the English
you for
dub.
Hear me out.
add Astra.
I'm gonna do it because I know it's gonna be unhinged.
Unhinged in JP.
Oh, I know. But I want to see it with, you know, English too. You know, sometimes you want to, you know, spice things up. You know, everything's always got to go in Japanese, and not always everything got to go in English. You know, I'm still waiting for Arknights to get its season 3. It's been announced. They already have trailers. I just want to have season 3 already. I'll watch that shit in JP because there's no English. I say it's pretty good. It's the perfect anime you need if you need something dark. Oh,
That makes sense.
who cares about waifus? It's war.
Only good dub anime, in my opinion, is Delicious and Dungeon and Ghost Story.
Wrong.
Oh.
I ain't about to disrespect no dubs. Some of them are questionable. I won't lie, there is.
Wait, funny though.
Delicious, I've been watching that. I started that a couple of days ago. It is pretty funny. There is a lot of certified dubs. I disagree with that take. But I understand if you watch Japanese.
Ghost Stories, you can only watch the English dub because the Japanese dub is
Who
different.
gives a fuck about the Japanese one? That one, if you want an authentic version of an ass story, yeah, go on and watch it. If you want some Loki, some racist shit, go watch it. There's a lot of good stuff.
This is
I say a lot of
transfixed.
Actually, I like to see it. I say it was pretty funny and pretty good.
Hear it in English?
Yes.
Oh.
Got a problem with that?
No,
I said they got
I find it
voice for fear.
it'd be hard to mess up hear it in English.
Yeah. It's not like you're in Japan.
Exactly.
Let's see. I mean, there is some terrible no's. I remember, it was a Black Mother. They had pretty bad British accents.
Dumbass language. It is so, yeah, Ghost Stories has a lot of very offensive voice
I don't care.
lines.
You know, sometimes it doesn't mean offensive to laugh, you know? Like, come on. Big black man running at you. I mean, he ain't wrong. I'm a big black man. It work. If you want people to run away from you, you gotta have a resting bitch face. And lucky for us, especially me, I have a resting bitch face. I look normal when I just when I have a normal face, I have a resting bitch face.
I see.
So it's like when someone stares at me, it probably looks like I am angry, but I'm not. I'm just probably thinking, where the fuck am I gonna get food?
I also have a similar experience.
Yeah, trust me. I remember when I was in like a freshman, near the end of the school year, one of my classmates came up to me and telling me they were pretty terrified of me.
Oh.
Just because, I mean, I never did anything to them. They were a nice person. I never hated them. They were just very quiet.
When he told me, they thought maybe I was a ninja. That's how quiet. Going Void, how are you doing? How am I gonna let my cat out of my room before he claws the crap out of me? I'm getting irritated. I let him out of my room.
Yep, that would have been another scar. Trust me, if you don't want people to look at you and question you, first of all, don't have a beard. It makes you look older. I'm not doing that because I like having a beard.
Zeo and Chumbwa, Sinzai, will you bring chilling?
No, clearly you didn't.
Why Henny Levin Huan Ding chilling? Dancer, Sudio Ji Ching 9 by Bing chilling.
It's a big chilling. You want to see if it works? Sort of worked. There's an anime dub, I just forgot the name, but it's so old. Going Void. Oh, you're doing good? How are you? I'm alright, just tired. I want to make my supporting cast.
I said there is a lot of good dub anime. I just think they'll get a bad rap because sometimes you get dubbing that makes zero sense and people take creative liberties that shouldn't be creative liberties at all. And they actually get good.
Bubba Bub.
Bubba Bubba Wuppa.
In a club.
You know, the only reason I'm watching the Sailor Moon dub, because I know that one's very notorious on how they change a lot of stuff, is just because I'm very curious. It's like, you know, fuck it, why not? Let's see how far we go, because I'm like on episode 60. God. I'm gonna be there for a while, I ain't gonna lie. It's been like it's been like one of those like, God, why are these villains so dumb? You know how easy it is to be a fucking middle schooler? How are y'all losing against her?
It needs more.
I don't care if you Sailor Moon.
The heck among the couch?
How are you on the couch? Did they allow you to be on the couch?
Nowadays are almost always spot on. No, that's because they've gotten better.
Yeah, because, you know, why change things to add your own views when you should actually focus on, you know, the fucking thing? Dub never been bad. It's just sometimes people just gave it a bad rap because there are some dubs that are bad, and there's a lot of dubs that are actually good.
The double wub. Bubba Bub.
That's why you're alone.
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll probably find some way to twist your vengeance in some seamless co-op. That'll probably piss me off. Fucking. The day you fucking. When I notice, oh, friendly fire is on, I'm killing your ass. What you did to me last time. Fucking shooting with your damn bullet and shit. I was not happy.
I wonder how I did that.
Ooh, house advantage, head ass.
It definitely wasn't using cheat engine to change my faction.
Oh, you would have got one-shotted by my fucking giant ass blade, and you know it. You would have been like, God.
Dub, best dub, but yeah,
It's
it's
not the best
definitely
dub.
up there. But it's
No, it ain't.
intentionally
It's
terrible.
intentionally terrible to make it funny. Do not put it in the realm of actually good dubs. You gotta give actual props. Because trust me, I feel like you could do that for any anime. That's what we have abridges for. Because I mean, of course, not any a bridge is gonna be really good. You're gonna actually have very creative jokes to make people laugh.
They're very funny. It's also very offensive.
I mean, I don't care if it's offensive. Shit, it's funny. I think. Come on, we're in anime. At this rate, what can you take serious of anime?
That's true. My dear friend has a bunch of references. Some really questionable references. Including some political ones. I was like, oh, we're going that far.
Sometimes you just gotta go a little far to have fun. If we always have to be a little sensitive, this world wouldn't have been fun. But you gotta at least have some taste, because trust me, there's being dark and danky, and then there's having taste.
Too late for regret.
Why I put 2 healers here? That was terrible.
Like redo healer, that shit doesn't have taste, it's just ass.
What?
Yeah. Redo healer, more like garbage.
What? Actual best dub is Cowboy Bebop. No! Oh my god, I have to restart this because I didn't defeat an opponent with a charge attack.
It is.
Oh, wait, no,
it
I still
has an
got the
iconic
star.
dub. It's definitely like top 10.
Got really good writing.
Well, do I think it's one of Trigger's best? I think Samurai Champloo is definitely one of their best. I think it could rival Bebop. I think it's still underrated for something that's pretty gas.
Choosing Wonders been grief. Just like, yeah.
Have you ever watched Samurai Champloo?
I have not.
Of course you haven't. You should watch it. It's really good.
Fuzzy, let me in your kitchen world. Ayo. So how's it going? Esme, how's your day been?
I mean, Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, and Regional One has a fantastic dub.
Double dub?
It is certified hood classic. Very iconic.
Hit frozen opponents increases. Active with a crit hit. Or let's roll reaction. Let's do this. Companion select. Might as well, because I probably want Eula. Let's get Eula.
What's your battle plan?
Black Lagoon's English dub's pretty fucking good too. I liked it.
I have not heard of that.
You never heard of Black Lagoon?
Oh.
Black Lagoon's a sending anime. You follow basically a mercenary who's capturing a Japanese dude named something. Is it Brock?
Huh.
They do a lot of, there is no hero in the show. Everyone's pretty fucking bad, but it's pretty fucking good. Pretty certified. I'm surprised you never heard of it. It's pretty good.
I'm very surprised I've never. Samurai Champloo is so good. You gotta watch. Oh, what is that about?
Follow 3 different characters. I forgot the name. It's been so long since I watched it. It came out around the 2000s.
Blood of frost.
It's made by Trigger, I think. At least the same people who did Cowboy Bebop. So it's pretty good. Pretty gas, I say you should watch it 100%. And the soundtrack's pretty great too. Black Moon's good too. I say you should watch it. Pretty gas. I don't know why I'm saying gas, but it's pretty gas. What other animes have watched? There was one mecha anime out. Well, CGI anime called Appleseed. That's a really old one.
Appleseed?
We ain't disrespecting that. That was like a cool mecha, I think. It was in 3D animation. And this is like back in like early 2000s and stuff. I don't know how much it holds up. I know it's a show. You watch that when they were airing a lot of anime from Konami and Adult Swim.
Got an autograph from Spike's English VA, one of my favorite things. Oh, nice. Jing-Yoon. That was close.
Afro Samurai is pretty nice too.
Oh, yeah.
Samuel
Why don't we
Jackson.
take some time to review the enemy threat? In my experience,
It's a pretty. I mean, how I got introduced to Afro Samurai was the game, and that was pretty. It was pretty fun.
You youngsters need to make sure you're getting enough exercise. You don't want to be huffing and puffing while your elders
If
are
you
still
ever
going
want to hear
strong.
Samuel L. Jackson in an anime role,
I've seen too many
Yeah.
junior scholars.
Sounds fun.
no, I'm serious. It's actually him in it.
Oh. You weren't even joking.
No, I'm not. He was in it. He was 100% in it. He was in the
Haven't
game.
made it yet. No, I miscalculated. I rolled on the weapon banner because I thought I was at 76
It makes a great
on the character banner. It turns out the Paimo wish counter was from Karina's banner. Very embarrassing. So oops.
Yeah. I watched GTO a couple of months ago. Great teacher,
The air grows thick.
It's a pretty
I could
funny
handle
show.
the upcoming bout, so promise me at
Following this guy trying to be a great teacher to a lot of kids who do not like teaching. It's pretty good and funny.
Are they all orphans?
Sometimes you wish they were. it is a good dark comedy. Like 41 episodes. I like the English dub. I won't lie. The English dub was
It is as
pretty
the
hilarious.
stars foretold.
I think the main character's voice had the same VA as Spike. I think. Either or, it was pretty good. While other shows, I think, are pretty certified. I would say Kaleido Star was certified if it wasn't for fucking season 2. Season 2 pissed me off. It's mainly like this.
Mona.
You know, maybe I should watch a Magical Girl anime. That's what I probably need. That's probably what I need in my life. I need to watch a Magical Girl anime. I ain't talking about something that's fucked up. I'm talking about. Wait a minute, I'm already watching Sailor Moon.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know why that like left my thought process. But you know what? Sailor Moon's pretty fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie. How the fuck did 4Kids, the first anime dubbing company for kids, was able to think, hey yo, let's do this, but like censor a lot of shit.
rack and ruin.
That show is fucked up. No, Sailor Moon's pretty fucked up. Like, this is not for kids.
Oh,
I
that is
condemn you.
cute.
Bruh, the people are getting literally pierced and like
Shadows of fate.
getting like killed, game ended type shit.
What the heck? Okay,
I
that
ain't joking.
is a
blood and all
little crazy.
I'm like, bruh, how was this aired for kids? Shit. I'm glad I'm seeing the uncensored version, because shit, some of these fights would be like, damn. Never fuck with Sailor Scouts, right? Why would you want to fight against middle-aged girls? Because to be honest here, they're probably the most psychopathic people in the world.
More speed.
Take your life.
Beg for mercy.
I think I messed with the wrong woman today.
Shudder. Let us cross. Skyward.
Gosh darn it, I almost beat this guy. Oh my god, I lost this.
I'll protect us.
This year, I know. I can't wait for ReZero.
He was too slow.
Shadows of fate. Shudder.
Have you watched ReZero?
No.
Blood of
You
frost.
should. Pretty good.
Crush.
God. No. No.
You know this man's fucked. If you're saying no like that, you know you are about to get cooked.
Yeah. God, I hate the theater. It's all RNG. It is like a list of your own, but instead you're rotating through characters.
That's
Use my C6 for arena? Nah, I'm good.
What do you think this is? Star Rail?
I only get 2 uses. There's not even any point. And most of the characters I have constellations.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Maybe you need a little bit of, I don't know, gamer juice.
Time to begin work?
Yeah, aka a lot of caffeine. Don't worry, I have the brand new juice, straight caffeine, my favorite juice. It's just 99% caffeine and a little bit of water. Very
Nice.
moist.
76% rat.
Ah, yes. You be smelling like the bubonic plague. There's a reason why I'm not part of your rat fashion. Man, well, y'all be smelling like the damn bubonic plague. Y'all scare the maidens away.
Fallen leaves.
Take a shower.
Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding.
Oh my god, that's so many enemies.
Sakura swirl.
What the?
Let my name echo in song.
Oh my god, what the? I'm cooked.
Take your true form. By ordinance
Or
divine.
find a new slice of life comedy.
Take flight.
I'm not in the mood to watch any more fucked up shit right now.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Oh, why does the time do that? I understand they want to make it faster, but holy cow, I am cooked.
I don't know what you expect when a game just has simplistic combat. They add all hard enemies. The only thing you need to worry about is, you know, not
Do your
sucking.
master's bidding. Strike a pose.
Bro proving like he's a JoJo character.
Wind and cloud.
Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
You're never going to play that. Don't
No.
lie to yourself.
My sister has my game, the GameCube we used to have.
Nah, I'll pay her $1 so I can take it. She ain't using it. I know she ain't.
She actually did.
Son of a bitch. Oh, so much for the bargaining. Time for robbery. Don't worry, they were not harmed. I just took the GameCube
Whenever my mind
and
becomes
the flash screen
agitated,
TV.
Master encourages me
Oh.
to sip if I lose
And-
touch
and
with
the
the real
fridge.
me inside. All that's
They don't need
left
a
is that
fridge.
I do
I
not
need a
wish to see.
fridge. In my room.
In your room?
Yeah, why not? Just have a fucking giant ass fridge.
This is woeful. I am well.
Bro made that look so easy, suffered so much on that act. That's why I brought Kazuha. I don't know, without Kazuha or Navette or Farina, I feel like I could see why that was hell. I barely even beat it too. I had like 10
This is
seconds
the type
left.
of hard content people wanted. Now
I
people
guess.
complaining.
There are many
What do you
reasons
mean,
why
I
a
guess? This is
samurai
people
might drop. Though we walk a perilous path, my mind is at ease.
What are you gonna ask for a new hard mode? Fucking Tetris?
I mean, wouldn't put it past Starro at least. Are you
Oh,
gonna
past Star
pull for new
Uh-huh.
characters in
Sometimes I
Genshin
worry
and
that once
Conquer
that
to me?
thought enters my
I'll pull
head,
for the Hydro Lady. I don't know about the
start losing
Dendro
calm, but I
guy.
am determined to overcome.
Just because I want to save, especially for certain reruns, but yeah, I might skip the Dendro guy. He's just another I'll hate him, and I'm honestly not interested.
Honestly, I don't care.
Dendro first term. At least. Oh, Pyro
Honestly.
Archon. Oh, obviously got to get the Pyro Archon and Constellation.
I mean, we'll see how I put the
At least C2, because C2's always broken on.
Yeah, I can only imagine. It barely won't be that difficult. You probably get it in a matter of fucking 3 days. You know it's true. You're probably gonna get it in a matter of 3 days. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised you get it day 1. We know how you're a guy. Yeah. Okay. If only you kept every fucking stream you have. I can only imagine the amount of nods you set for every character. I bet you were gonna get with no issue. No, guys, I'm gonna
Let's
probably
go
lose
get ourselves
50-50
some
and then
answers.
proceed to get her in like another like 10 pulls.
Like you and Lynn.
Me getting hurt and I see you unfucking long was luck. Your ass gonna be like, hey yo, I bet I could E6 her, C6 her in a matter of like 3 ring drops.
Wonder if the main character will finally be good again. You know, you never mind. He's not gonna get that. No, probably not. But you never know. I mean, main character in Star Rail has been broken, so maybe they will be in Genshin.
Yeah, here's the
finally.
difference about Star Rail's devs versus Genshin devs. What the fuck does Genshin care about any of our opinions? That's the thing.
Been adding
People, it took
adjustments.
them what 4 years to finally add a new mode for in-game.
That is true.
They don't give new free 5 stars. The last one we got was a terrible collab with PlayStation that never gave constellations. Most
That
of the
is also true.
characters are like, you know, highly powered compared to Star Rails. And Traveler is basically useless if you already got pretty, you know, better 4 stars than
Access denied. Fate is upon you.
Kanish? I'm gonna say his name. Is it Kanish? Kanish?
We're just gonna call him Ganesh. We're gonna call him Ganesh.
Ganesh?
Fuck it.
Whoever the Sovereign Dragon is? Yeah, I wonder. That'll be interesting to see.
In conclusion, yeah. If Genshin maybe cared about their game and probably added more, you know, maybe brought back the old events and kept them, I'd say Genshin
Access
didn't care.
denied.
They will. Whoa, what the heck happened to that enemy? Oh no.
You say they will bring back old events?
No, they will bring back one old event. Tournament. They don't know how to really implement it yet. I might need a restart.
Yeah, you see that there's the problem. They had so many times like they could have probably kept old events that are actually probably relevant to the story. But they like honey mustard, so they care. They like their chicken nuggets with honey mustard. I can't blame them. It's pretty good. It's pretty certified.
Certified hood class?
I wouldn't say that. But I think if Genshin was able to bring probably some old events that were relevant to the story and that were also pretty fun, I'd say it'd be a good step by the, you know, thing. But let's see what big feature they do for what 5.0.
Seize the skies.
Because there's usually always there's plans, but how many of those plans are either gonna backfire or just things people didn't ask for?
Decided by destiny.
I forget the domain of it. That will be a thing forever. Permanently.
Take flight.
Yeah, when is it coming out?
Who knows?
Exactly. They had the fundamentals of having a mode that could last a long ass time. But apparently finding a good way to implement it is their biggest trouble right
I heard Genshin players do pretty well, but I feel for other players, yeah. This is why I take my sweet time on quests to make sure there's always something I can do.
I'm a very lazy Genshin player. I only granted like 5 characters that I haven't changed anything. And I just been doing the story quests
Written in the stars.
very lazily. I don't even listen to audio. I just mute it and just let it go.
Yikes.
Just for my dailies. Just because I hate doing the dailies in the game. Because they're just tedious and fun.
Now you don't have to do dailies. Or one day you could accrue a bunch of points and just use your stamina on those dailies.
Yeah. I could just rubber band my controller and just walk away.
Or do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Genshin is a fun game with characters that half of them barely get used. But others do get used in like a once in a blue moon events. I think that's my main issue with Genshin. They don't use their characters properly.
Whirling snow.
Funny gameplay. Yeah. Man,
Yeah,
I hate this theater. I hate it with a passion.
I can't relate because I don't do that type of content in Genshin because I don't have characters built.
Oof. Oh man, this is I hate this with a passion.
I don't know, pull a catcher, you might like it. Like, don't worry, this little catcher will help.
Somewhat pitching.
Sure. If you like having Kaching by your side, I guess.
Oh man, and it's this guy?
Is next update 5.0?
Yes.
I can
My
only
rule,
imagine.
if it's not a voice or if my favorite character aren't in, then it's not important to me. That's fair.
I don't even know why I roll. I just roll for just mills. That's all I roll for. I don't even care about the personality. It's just
Skillish.
it ain't a skill issue when like you probably get like their most personality in their story quest and then you just don't talk to them anymore.
Oh.
I mean it's true though. It's a Genshin thing. What you expect?
How's it going, Winter Suns? How are you doing? Why is your guest upside down? Because why not?
I asked for it. Why are you not upside down? I have seen things that no one should have seen. That's why I'm upside down. I'm in the upside down world.
Exactly.
Everything's the opposite here, so I guess I'm just a hater. I haven't watched that, nor have any intent to watch Millie Bobby Brown. Oh my god, guys, it's a monster. What are we going to do? This lady, we're in the 21st century. Couldn't we not develop weapons to kill these monsters if we possibly fucking created them? You know, that's how you know you're stupid. If you created a monster but you're unable to kill them, why you made them?
Because skill issue.
Skill issue? What's the skill issue is your entire family's gonna probably die because of you. Think on it. I was like, why would I make this monster if it can kill my family? At this rate, you should lose your vote of being a scientist, because you know it's always scientists doing this shit. Why are you making a monster? Why you made Freddy Fazbear?
Anything I can help
Need
you
that.
with?
Apparently, fucking Day by Daily is doing a collab with Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
So, great. You can capture weird people with Freddy or fucking Springtrap. Probably teabag them after you kill them.
No.
You know, they probably would. You know how toxic that community is.
That is true.
But sometimes you just got to, because sometimes people just be rude enough to flash a flashlight on you. You know? I would 100%, and I wouldn't feel bad because they're assholes.
Alright, we're going with Nihu and Nahida.
Nihu, I need a knee. I need a replacement for my knee. Nothing's been the same ever since the knee age of me getting vibe checked by a frisbee. But yeah, we'll see how the new Genshin 5.0 goes. Maybe it'll be exciting. Maybe I'll be disappointed as always.
It'll be fine.
For what has they say that will be in the update, that will be fine.
A whole new world.
You know, it doesn't mean it's gonna be a great world. What if it's a little hell?
I mean,
Yeah, you never thought of that, huh? You think anything's fun if it means you can get a new waifu on your list of the amount of waifus you get. Hopefully they have some quality of life changes, like probably making the domains way better and not, you know, what's it called? Oh yeah, daily, you know, you gotta be in certain days to do those domains.
They do need to fix domains.
If they do that and they make it so you get, you know, makes it far better for farming characters, maybe I'll actually try farming my characters that I have that are all a lot of women. I have not rolled for one as a boy character.
How are you doing?
Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. I have Ito. I forgot that. And I have Zhang.
David Hoy. Hoy Zeus Imaginary March. Emilie is life changing. Really?
What game? Wait, what?
I know about her mechanic, but I'm surprised she's actually good.
Who is? Radiance.
Dendro character. Ooh.
What is he
Oh
racing?
man, this boss with Nevette. No. Oh wait, never mind. It's fine.
That question
Genshin definitely a lot of fixing right now. I mean, they've been doing fixes every major update. There's been
I don't care about fixes. I
quality
just
of
think
life
we
and
need more.
fixes.
They just do need more quality of life. I haven't really break up any of the games. I mean, the only thing I saw was broken scene 2 of fucking the Traveler after I completed a quest.
If you look at the patch notes, each update, they add quality of life stuff. It's a lot of very specific stuff, but like artifact. Oh wait, what the hell? I forgot this had to do with the Hezen Circle. This is terrible. I hate cryo.
You know, I feel like I hope maybe in a blue moon years down the line they expand more of the combat gameplay for Genshin. Maybe not making it just a button and then a skill and then an ultimate.
Oh, Honkai is. Hey yo, Farina.
Yeah, but also Honkai added more to combat too, like aerial combat.
Have you watched Eve's fight song? I forgot. I fell asleep at my computer. I literally forgot. I'll watch it after this stream.
Yeah, he's gonna probably fall asleep in his computer again.
Hopefully not. I don't care if they are saying it as Genshin for spoilers. I don't damn well realize. No, they're not. Like I said, check every patch. They always add stuff. I could literally pull up Koyo Lab right now and go through each Genshin patch. They always have Koyo Life. They're just really slow about it. Because for years, they didn't do quality of life stuff.
What you talking about? You know, I saw the Reach-In patch for Genshin Impact. That was very important. Is better feed quality apparently.
Oh, what the heck?
No, it was a joke. Yeah, I was making fun. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's why I believed you for a second.
It's like, oh yeah, let me go look at it. It's fucking that one person like, oh really? Let me go see. Oh yeah. Like, bruh, why are you like this?
Wait, go to sleep. Wait, never sleep. Wait, yawn sleep.
Oh,
also, chill. C2 30 Dendro Res, Finish 30 Res together, 60 Dendro Res. Throw that with like C2 Nahida, and then throw in her the artifacts that you could probably get like 80% right, maybe more.
Oof. Doing here?
C2. Oh wait, is C1? Oh no. Never mind. I had that mixed up. This just it does reduce defense, but it's defense. Maybe it was new to reduce the res?
All these gacha games.
Oh, it's
new. I think
it was 35%, and then throw that with Nahida.
I think Adventure-esque gacha games have a problem. I think they rely on the Genshin form factor of how combat should be, and I think they should stop that.
True. I
think they need to be more creative.
Those bandos, fair enough.
Yeah, at least they're dedicated. At least they're just like me, just the opposite.
On mobile, okay, sounds good, Fuzzy. I did not get 8 stars because this is terrible, and having to use Farina early is not where it's at. I don't like
Is this without randomizing your characters and shit?
No, Imagine Theater is randomized. Completely randomized except for the starting cast. Yeah, and you can only use the characters twice out of 8 acts.
You know, I like more gacha games really rely and make their own combat for their own open world.
Used Nev, really? I didn't get Nev till Act 6. Well, I didn't use them except on a boss. Oh no, I guess I got him Act 5, but I saved him for Acts 6 and 8. What's the boycott of Genshin about? I don't know. I didn't look because it failed pretty quickly.
No, wasn't it? Wait, boycott of Genshin. Was it for the characters for the new area being dark-skinned?
I don't know. I didn't look.
I mean, there was a lot of boycotts. I know that was a big controversial, you know, just like the Samara, because, you know, they don't really do dark-skinned characters in Genshin.
Unfortunately.
I think it is stupid of them not doing it, just because there's a lot of gacha games who do it that are Chinese related.
Exactly.
And I feel like it wouldn't hurt business, really, if we really think on it. Shit, I don't even care. If they could do green characters too, you know, why not? Beast Boy.
These 60 lines green for like bosses makes sense. I only needed Nev and green for that.
But
My Nev
has
a lot of crit damage. I still haven't optimized one of his artifacts. Because I gave up.
If you're a boycott Genshin Impact, first of all, you have to be a CN player. That's the thing, we're messing up people. We're not CN players. If we were, we have a better chance.
Yeah.
But we don't.
What's the boycott about by Genshin fans? Boycotting? What's the global boycott? I have no idea.
Genshin fans suck at boycotting. CN do not have an issue.
CN can be very
They really
loud.
don't. They can easily do it, and they can get away with it, because they are the primary, you know, funders for Koyo for Genshin.
Exactly. Look at my Emilie. Okay.
Just remember what they did to Nuviet. You can't spin with them no more. The false advertisement.
So we got a free 10 pull.
We all got a free 10 pull.
Yeah, let's check your
I mean, it was pretty funny. Boss, I was like, I mean, wasn't it that big of an issue? Then again, I don't have them, so I can't hate. I just want Genshin to just have better ways to just farm characters and just waiting certain days to get shit, and then
that's something they should change. Because this person's name is Leg. Let the French dissolve for this. Whoa. Okay. That is. Wow.
But was it a good joke? That's the question. I just think combat ways, gacha games for gacha developers could make better combat. And I feel like, see, if Tower of Fantasy was an ass game, the combat was pretty decent and unique. But because it was made by an ass company who's trying to make a new game that's like gonna probably be ass too. And everyone's like, oh, anime GTA 5 me. Nah, Tower of Fantasy Part 2. I can never forgive and I can never forget. So I was like, oh, it looks interesting. Wait, who made this game? This game looks very familiar now.
Yeah.
Tower of Fantasy developers.
I won't even bother, because we know how they function.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it.
I'd like to remind people, I might even still be on the list, because I guess the contract expires at the end of the year. I'm technically a content creator. Or fantasy.
I am not. But I love talking shit about Tower of Fantasy because it's an ass game that deserves to be shut down. It's just a cash strap.
I love the game when it first came out, but even with the stuff going to standard banner, it's still, like Kugoya said, a cash grab. Like,
It's
you can't
ridiculous.
play the game without spending money.
All they had to do, I could have forgiven not having 50-50s and shit if they actually balance the world bosses and all that and actually make rewarding, making it rewarding. Getting shit and leveling up was ass at the beginning, and it barely really fixed unless you actually was dedicated to the game. That's not how you're supposed to do a gacha game. You gotta at least have some fundamentals to make it rewarding. You know why at least Genshin, Starro, and other gacha games that are like still thriving to this day? Because they give you rewards for doing shit right.
Lumidos Elegy. Oh, I spelled that name wrong for me. Oops.
Shit, I be seeing like some like random ads for it, and they're later trying to copy like Snowbreak with the Pervertity.
Oh, Aeson Games made a new mech game too.
Who? Same
people that made Snowbreak. Yeah.
Like, is it like straight up mechs, like mechs, or
And like Asmodee played it and was impressed. And that's
what type of
saying
game is
something.
it?
I don't know. I didn't watch the video. I just saw people talking about it. And I saw that he has a video out on it. I didn't watch it.
I've been, I was looking like Armored, France other game series they do.
We're okay with where she's at now. Sorry, hold on. I'm looking. Golden Trope. Okay, yeah, Golden Trope makes sense. How does she scale? Does she scale off of EM, or does elemental skill damage make a difference too? I actually don't know how her mechanic works. I just know you can't light yourself on fire with a meal, which is great because that's the problem with Virgin, that you can light yourself on fire.
I didn't know they like arson.
Also, I see you have 200% crit damage and 46%. That's really good. Build on attack and crit? Oh, I was not expecting that. Wait, what the heck? So her Virgin reaction? Hold up. Wait a minute. Also, that's very impressive what you have so far, Esme. 200%. Actually, let me look at your distribution. Okay. Oh, 23%. 17%. 6%. Okay. Well, that's still pretty good because you have attack and ER.
I can't blame them. I would do this. I did the same thing for Firefly. Just day only grinding. Had that shit ready. In a matter of like hours. I can't blame them. I do the same thing. Sometimes you just gotta prove people that you are dedicated. Like, who the fuck is this?
Also, her constellation. Wait, I didn't see what you had. Constellation. You don't. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Damn man.
So she's a crit character. Not what I was expecting. I thought she was gonna be EM based because the Virgin. Let me just look.
Who knows? She's probably another broken Dendro character who doesn't like values.
Increases burning opponents based on her attack with 1,000 attack rate, increasing by 15% maximum damage bonus, 36%. Okay.
What the hell? That sounds pretty broken.
That is. This damage is not considered elemental skill damage. Oh, the AoE Dendro damage from her sense. D2 is all you need. At most, D6 Dendro for Arena. Really?
Alright, great. Tempting, he says. Anywho, guys. In like a week, he'll have her at least E4.
No.
And if he does, I don't know. He gotta eat a pickle.
Ew.
It's just a pickle.
Oh.
Are you
I'm gonna buy vodka to infuse it with. My dad was gonna get gin to infuse it with like some fruit because we saw YouTube videos. Maybe I'll just get pickles and infuse pickles with vodka.
Yeah, just know if you send a message like my dad kicked me out, it's like I can only imagine why. He's like, "What the fuck is this, Celestial? Fucking ginned pickles? Did I ask for this?" It's like, but it was for the views.
She also has spirit breath, just like Navette. So spirit breath's no longer just Navette. That's interesting. Get random Skyward Pride. Who should I give it to? Is that the spear or the bow? Alright. I'm so tired right now. I can't remember all this stuff. Whoa! Oh. Claymore? Oh, it's the Claymore? That's right. Was she a burn team? Yeah. She's a burn team.
Yeah, she can burn me. No,
Dang.
I don't want to be burned. The only person who can burn me is Firefly.
Oof. Claymore? Which Claymore characters do you have?
We got Todd, we got Jimmy, we got Timmy, and we got Jamie.
We got Boss Rob.
And Boss Baby. What the Boss Baby doing?
Okay, so she does like AoE from the sense, but then she also has the spirit breath effect. Okay, that's interesting. Numbra aligned dendro damage. Really interesting character. Like, I remember seeing her kit before she's released, but
I never seen anything. I just believe it.
I didn't want to rely on it because sometimes they change stuff on release. And always take that with a grain of salt, but really interesting. The Dendro Res Shred. I'd love to use it with Nahida. Like, holy cow.
Yeah, we know.
What an interesting character. There's also the
Yeah.
burn set. But, oh wait, I see what her C6 does. You give Halcyon Kava? Yeah,
He's a character? No, I'm joking.
Ava? Who's that? No, I'm just kidding.
But he's the Denver Archon that comes in every blue moon, you know?
Yeah, of course.
He has
Holy,
issues with his roommate, Al Hatham, or Hamster, they call him.
Emilie will gain a biting fragrance for 5 seconds. While this is active after Emilie uses the normal or generate 1 scent. Keep in mind 2 scents trigger the AoE. It does like 600% damage. Your normal and charge attack damage will convert into dendro damage that cannot be overridden. And the damage dealt will increase by 30% of Emilie's attack. So, she's the combination of Arle minus the HP mechanics and like, I don't know, I guess like Nahida, I guess.
And this is the problem with certain characters. I feel like with this type of combat in Genshin, sometimes you just gotta expand it, you know?
I mean, they're adding new mechanics.
They're adding new mechanics, but how they add any new mechanics to combat to make it more, you know, different?
C6 not needed? No, absolutely not. C6 is like overrated. It's like C6 Navi, like it's just not necessary, it's overkill.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be a gotcha game that has more of a complex combat.
So Bond of Life is one of the newer mechanics they've added. And that means a healer, there's no purpose anymore in combat, because a healer will remove Bond of Life. The characters that use Bond of Life need Bond of Life.
So, why we have healers then?
On Bond of Life characters.
And how many non-Bond of Life characters do we have that are actually good?
Most of the characters.
Okay.
Because Siege Queen,
Well, why
Clay,
add a
and
why we add a
the only
feature
Bond
like
of
that
Life.
though?
Because it's interesting. And you can overcap your Bond of Life on some characters like Lord A, or exceeds your max HP.
Seems like, you know, a little unnecessary to add something that's kind of like, you know.
Lord A doesn't mind the heal. And she Bond of Life. Yeah, because she heals herself. Same with Arlie. Like negative C1.
You know, that'd be a cool feature. I kind of don't care about it. I ain't even me hating. I just don't care. I have her. I have her weapon too. But I don't have her built because I'm lazy. Don't be like me. Don't play a game and you're 100% lazy in it. I'm not losing Star Rail because I actually like the game and the story and characters. I don't hate Genshin. I just think it has a lot of flaws.
Oh.
That's why I play Warframe, the best game for free to.
All new Warframe.
Oh, Rhino, no, Sam.
Gotta use Mag. Not even Mag Prime.
I don't know. I think they changed some shit to make melee kind of low key ass. Keywords low key. I think there's some like big fundamental mods in melee. I think it was Blood Rush, Condition Overload, and Berserker.
Really? They would nerf Berserker? I undershot. I'm gonna lose because I undershot.
God damn it, man. I thought you was a Rizzler. But you were just another disappointment.
Ah! Points!
I have a fun mode. There's a little PvP mode. Oh, what happened?
You know, it's probably one of the funniest shit from Hoyo can ever do.
Gomata.
No, making Terry overwork. Insomniac.
God, the dialogue with that. She has a feet keyboard because that makes sense.
They really turned Terry to one of the biggest menaces in Honkai Impact.
Bring
Just
back
for her.
auto apocalypse.
I can't even blame her. I'll be pissed after what he did. It's like, nah, you are now my worker. You can't walk no more either. You just know you,
a
bitch.
feet keyboard.
There's a reason why she's not in Star Rail this yet.
You would destroy Star Rail.
She created the feet keyboard. Don't let PC people hear about that.
God, it's weird. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's just funny. She just wears a cat outfit and is like very, very trying to go to sleep, but she gets paperwork. You have all these Valkyries. Why can't you not? Do none of them know how to read?
Because Usana became a Valkyrie.
You got Sele, you got Bologna. None of them are in space. Just get made to be your new assistant. Fuck it.
That is a good point.
But no, her ass is like, no. I decided to bring back my grandfather or whatever he is anymore.
Where? There is Marshall Wa.
I'm talking about Honkai Impact, not Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah, but I was just saying Star Rail. Well, eventually.
Yeah, and she better be exactly how she is.
Wow.
I don't care about the goddess part. I'm just talking about fundamentally who she is, aka her looks. I have standards, man.
Oh.
Don't make me kick you in your shin. They won't bring Alicia a star, I'll deal with it. Even though they kinda reincarnated her. Then again, I haven't continued the story, so who knows, maybe that changed. Maybe they changed her design. No, they didn't. I think it's... Eventually, they'll actually come back. It's like, oh yeah, she's actually the reincarnation of Alicia, and like 5 years later. And people will gonna make theories like, oh, I can't believe she's actually Alicia. My ass. Are y'all blind? Have y'all never seen her eyes? Her eyes.
And with what Honkai Impact Benedina never existed. Potentially.
Wow.
Actually, I haven't done the story, so I don't know.
I haven't either. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't even done the story.
I haven't been motivated.
I've been unmotivated.
Been unmotivated with every game. Triple Z.
I've been looking unmotivated besides like actually playing actual games that actually have fundamental shit that's kind of complex, like Warframe or fucking Elden Ring.
Being hungry.
Eat
Can't
and
blame
sleep.
you.
Or eat sleep at the same time, bro.
Yeah, if you need to sleep or eat, you should do that. That is important. I'll probably end in a few minutes. I'm just gonna collect stuff for
Who knows? Maybe there's an accident about Japan that's out there that we've found that's certified for classes. I wonder what people consider are like top-rated gacha games. That are actually like, hey, yo, this is actually pretty good. You should try it out.
One is fast on one's feet.
You wanna
Try
know
to
what
keep
the
pace.
highest budget game to ever exist is? I'm not even actually joking.
Why are we going by budget?
But do you want to guess? I'll explain.
I can only imagine what it could fucking be.
Surprisingly, and actually, I am surprised by this. Genshin, it's the highest budget game in history.
Why are you... Wait, what?
You lead the way.
I gotta think here.
So
The highest budget game in gaming.
In gaming history ever, $700 million
For since release or after release?
since release. So in total,
Alright, I wanna believe that. But look at the fucking product we get. I want you to know we have games like GTA 6 that are getting made. That'll probably have more fucking gameplay loops. We have games like Dark Souls, fighting games, and all that are less than Genshin. We have fucking Legend of Zelda that kind of base Genshin on its gameplay loop. And Genshin has less than those games.
for new
Where
players, it does. But for old players,
the gameplay
God.
loop of Genshin, even for a new player, if we're focusing on soul things and not like crafting or like doing some puzzles and shit, is mainly walking, exploring, climbing, killing.
Aesthetic?
Your 3 combat buttons is attack, hold attack, skill, ultimate, and then the run button to dodge. That's 4. That's 4.
Don't forget the stamina bar.
No one cares about the stamina bar. You know you have stamina, and if you actually explore the map, you probably have a lot of stamina. I never did, so I'm still like at like probably level 2 stamina because I'm lazy.
That's a problem.
Do I care? No, I really do not care because I'm somehow in fucking Fontaine. Think on that. You don't need to because you don't really need to do that much work. All my characters are level 80. My team's fucking Ye Long, Bennett, Zhongli, and fucking Raiden Shogun. That is literally my team I've been running for God knows how long now. That's not, I don't even think people will use that. People will probably look at me and cringe. That's how you know I'm very fucking lazy, because I have a lot of 5-star characters that are not built because I don't like how I have to wait certain days to get their shit.
Yeah, that's actually an actual team.
Well, you don't see that every day. Anywho, that's the only team I really run, because all the other teams I would run, I have to wait certain days to get their shit, and instead of waiting that, I can just do better things like play Star Rail and have fun. Like characters I can run anytime, anywhere, any, day. I like Genshin's combat, but it is simple and it can get old.
Anytime. Any moment.
I'd rather just get hit by truck kill and get isekai to a terrible world that just has random waifus wearing random shit that makes zero sense, idiots, and probably weird drunk people. AK Konosuba. Then probably deal with that.
Oh, they can steal anything.
Yeah, I'm not Cosmo. I have dignity and at least self-respect for people. No. Genshin is fun, but I really kind of don't care about the story, because the story is kind of all over the place. It can get interesting, and I know it's gotten better, but I still don't like how they still don't use a lot of characters. After you've gone from a region, you won't see those characters unless you see them in events.
Not true.
When do you see characters? You got story quests for 5-star characters. You got the main Archon quest, depending on which region you're in. And then after you're done with the their thing, of course, there is the hangouts for the 4-star characters, but those are 4-star characters.
But those suck.
And once again, events that comes, once. Now, I have random characters depending on where it's at or what's it about. Like,
I'm trying to think about it. Because even World Quests don't use characters. They use NPC.
Okay. Let's use logic sense here. What was the last time you seen Chi-Chi?
Probably the lantern, right? And that was
The
an
last
event.
time you.
So in terms of main story, but she's irrelevant.
Let's see. Let's use. What was the last time? Let's think of something like. We don't see a lot of characters get used. You can say that for a majority of the 4 stars. I'm fine with them because, you know, you're in a different region, but, you know, I wouldn't mind going back. Genshin doesn't really have a good track record going back in certain regions, besides maybe Leeway to do some, like, world quests, but they don't really go back.
True. Oh. The characters just there and best of them got vanishing ticks, never used again, off Aloy and the purple. Oh, Dory? No, Dory gets mentioned because she has different names and titles because she scams people. So in actually in other quests and some events, her name gets mentioned. It's just each time it's a different name, but it's always referring to Dory. Like I think one of the last previous event, I forget her title. Let me see it. Let me pull up Dory on the wiki.
But proving my case, a lot of characters who get appeared. Sure, the 5 stars at least get their quests depending on who it is, especially if it's early 5 stars. They don't really get their own quests. And even then, shit, you don't really see much about Leeway unless we have an event at, you know, Leeway. And usually the one who gets, you know, mentioned or usually is in these events is usually Hu Tao, and Hu Tao. And then, you know, sometimes Zhong, and sometimes, you know, short midget kid with a pogo stick. I forgot his name.
You know who shows up in every region? Dan Sliff.
Yeah, because he's in the, you know, he's not yet playable, and, you know, he has his reason because he's actually a part of the bigger story. So, you know, understandable why he will appear in every region.
He's actually relevant.
Compared to the rest of them, shit, you know, why the hell we haven't seen Venti in, like, some of these areas? I mean, he could probably come and sneak in, because I know he's wanted in certain areas.
I can't find... The wiki doesn't have the names for Dory. I'm surprised. I feel like that'd show up in trivia, because she has different names. Let me see.
A minute. Speaking of Archons, we have barely seen Nahida. When was the last time we saw Nahida? We've seen the Shogun plenty of times. We've done Zhang plenty of times. Same thing for Venti. And same thing for fucking, whatever her name is. But we haven't never seen Nahida that much.
Rich Geograph got her name, Niguan. Oh.
They barely use a lot of their characters. Shit, they barely use Nahida ever since her fucking story quest and shit. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably playing on her swing. Glad she's not.
I just swore she showed up in
being
something,
misused,
but I don't remember.
Some characters.
Oh my god, Dory has no trivia.
I don't.
Why do some characters on the wiki have trivia and others don't? It's depressing. I wanted to know trivia.
She has no maidens. She's dumb. That's how you know you're a hated character if you got no trivia.
She's definitely dumb. Dory is mentioned in descriptions of 3 of the following furnishings. That's not what I'm looking for. Characters while wearing her outfit. I love more when Dory's burst is ready. Greystone in front of her hat will glow. Okay. Dory is referred to as Lord within the Palace of Zare, which is formerly referred to Lord of Sangama Bay. Interesting.
Yeah. See, you know why I can appreciate Starro? Because they use their characters right. They actually go back to, you know, certain area there.
Like Asta and Arlen, because they've been in the story so much. Host of Ferta Space Station.
And biggers, but they exist.
It's the same issue, though. The only reason why we're going back to Leeway is Wafu is because the different ships, but it's just an event. A sword dance. A war dance.
But guess what? We keep the event, meaning you could go and visit and do it.
True, and that is fundamentally something amazing about Star Rail, is that some of these events...
And it's a part of the story, because
Yeah.
we'll definitely see that sword style for March in the next story quest.
Exactly, and they're using context with characters during the story. You could just assume they're doing it. Like, always probably work his 9 to 5 off. I just why not wanting to work 9 to 5?
You know, I wouldn't mind them using their characters a bit more. They don't need to be like mainstays or like
They should
part
at
of the
least
journey.
show up in the world. I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
pull a Triple Z. Genshin Impact is massive. They could have the characters show up at different locations randomly. And then have set locations where they're generally at. Just Triple Z does that, right? You'll find characters randomly at different places. Like, I found Ellen at different telephones. I'm like, what?
That's the problem. Yeah, they do that. Same thing for Star Rail. They'll just do random things, or they're just at their place, probably doing their job. Genshin, you don't see nobody. It's just a dead world with ugly NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
NPCs in the game are ugly.
Like, Hook. Well, Hook showed up in the Pokemon event. She was the great dark Hook. She was the
'Cause
final
she's a
boss.
kid, but it was kind of funny.
She at least played an important role in the Pokemon event, but she's not really
Like,
relevant to the rest of the story because, yeah, she's a kid. Why would she be relevant?
Yeah, fair enough, but at least some of the characters, like, we're going back to Belloc sooner or later for a big story event.
Yep, that is true. We'll go back to Belobog, and I'm sure the Masked Fools are gonna blow more stuff up.
That's the thing. Unlike Genshin, we do go back to these things that are going to be implications for story and probably future areas we're going to be visiting. It ain't just some one time.
Even Sampo was briefly brought back to the
I
story.
think making it kind of realistic.
So it's, yeah, Starwell tries to reincorporate the characters. And then if they are no longer relevant in the story, they're labeled as departed because they're gone. And that I also
Departed.
like, because no character is safe.
For what? Star?
Yeah. The fact
Well,
that they
obviously.
killed 3 characters already is like, oh.
I wouldn't mind some of these characters dying, because guess what? They're gonna be in some big battles. Like, oh, all your friends are shit are here. Oh my god, all your friends are dead. You gotta keep going. Like, I like we're going to all these areas in Genshin, but we don't use them anymore. They just exist for like, oh, here's future characters from this region.
Yeah. Genshin doesn't even, they just vanish out. Important characters, yeah. Them showing up in the world would be nice, but of course I think a lot of characters don't need to be where they don't belong. There are just so many characters. True. Just them doing different things like Zenless Sun Zero is a nice detail. Because it makes you feel more immersed. And then you can kind of pick up on things about those characters. Like Ellen at the different telephones, I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then
that's the
Lucy and
problem.
Piper shit talking Howl. It's like, oh. Like,
It's like this here. Genshin keeps adding characters. Like, they're cool in design and stuff, but they have no personality.
true.
Because they'll exist for one big event or just one story quest, and they won't exist ever again. You won't see them ever. You know,
They do. That should be a quality of life thing, quote unquote. Throw that
they
in
should
update.
utilize it. We're
Yeah.
we gotta be near to one of the biggest events for Genshin after the Fire Archon.
Yeah, where there's potentially a war. Actual war.
We're gonna be seeing the Fatui soon, so we're gonna have to deal with them. And like we have all these characters who can possibly rival the Fatui, but we don't utilize them.
Oh, the only
Shinha
way
is literally strong as fuck, and we don't utilize her in the story.
we can meet them is unlock them or do their story quest. Yep. Also, what happened to Diluc fighting the Abyss? He just, sends Mondstadt. Where's Diluc? The man was a vigilante fighting Abyss mages, and now he's just... Oof.
A bartender.
Yeah. They even gave him a 5-star skin,
that
only
whole
for
thing?
him to not matter at all, ever.
He
Take it easy.
You can say they're a secret spy and all that, who's like looking for information. She literally did what information for the Fatui.
True.
So, well, is she not just gonna be used again? I think she'd be pretty relevant for the Fatui quest if when we get to the Ice Archon.
The Ice Archon is where they need to really pick stuff up. Like the title of the stream.
Because I know there's gonna be big implications when we get there, but I'm just saying, someone like her who literally took the present for the Ice Icon, I think that'd be pretty important. But no, I'm on and Traveler. Gotta go try some new cuisines.
I guess they like trying to complain as much as possible waste my time. BK to BK. No, we're just talking about what Genshin should try and fix.
I hate Genshin because there's things, but like I want Genshin to fix a lot of the characters. I understand they want to sell a product.
Yeah.
But it's like I like hot characters.
Right.
It's just Triple Z and Stariel sets a high bar.
Does it so better?
Yeah.
Honkai's Impact did it way better with their characters.
One thing I love about Triple Z is the detail they put with the characters. I mean, they can't do that with the animations in Genshin. They still do a really good job, but just the small details really adds to the game, I feel like.
I complain because Honkai Impact came before Genshin. And their characters are far better than Genshin's. Sure, they had years on writing. But shit, some of the characters who come in for a couple of chapters are gone or written well than most characters in Genshin.
Yeah. Do anything, it's so just... Hey, yo. He's doing Batman things. Yeah, deal with doing Batman things.
I just think if they were... I think if Genshin wasn't afraid of killing off characters, I think they could have relevancy.
I mean, it's possible with Natan. Because the Farina thing doesn't count. She's two people.
None of them count because no one who's playable has died. Not once.
Gao doesn't. But if they...
He's dying, he's not dead.
Yeah. If they did the whole departed mechanic too, I think that would be really cool.
I think it's time to let Zhao go. I don't care how many people are going to be salty, how much they're going to be crying. Deal with it. He's gone. He's dead. He's dusted.
Or like a Natan character dying in battle or something. I mean, it sets up...
They better have some good writing before they die. People better love them for God knows. I think some characters who has existed before that, I think could die.
Because that's the problem with anime. Sometimes it's
you gotta kill off a character.
Yeah, exactly. You have to kill off.
But don't kill them off just to bring drama. You gotta give them a good death that fixes the boxes of how to kill a character.
Don't do it cheaply like the TV.
Can I believe Genshin devs could do it? I think they can, but also they're very incompetent. Just look at the product they've been releasing from the past 4 years. Some of them it's good, and a lot of it's been bad. If it was someone like Honkai devs, I can believe they can kill off a character pretty well because they have before plenty of times.
It's having to getting involved through
having development for characters who are pretty relevant. How you put some of these characters who are pretty strong in lore, but we never use them. I ain't talking about the Archons, I'm just talking about normal, everyday users. Well, they're not normal.
Let me check for... Wait, what does that set do for...
Well, who knows? Maybe they're cooking up something after the Ice Archon. They might cook up some actual shit like, "Hey, yo, no, we're doing this."
Even though I haven't done Arle's story quest, I know what happens. That one I can appreciate, because Fontaine is where the story has taken a turn. Sumeru is where the story got better. That's where most people say, but Sumeru is so long.
I just hope maybe in this like 5.0 age of Genshin, maybe they'll actually try to write characters, because I think that's one of the big problems. They just do a lot of events. I mean, are like, it's cool.
You also just skip the story, so
Oh, I do. You know, that
Oh,
is my flaw.
then
Hear me out. I don't see other characters from other regions. You know, I just see Mona. But then she is from Fontaine though.
let's look at leaving combat for 2 seconds. Damage dealt increases by 50%. If in combat, no burning opponents nearby, this damage will decrease. Okay, so this is basically made for a meal. Killing off character, good writing. I don't know if I really enjoyed the arc quest. It's so episodic or callbacks and stuff. I really like how every region kind of something. True, they made like Fontaine more like you're watching like films almost. And they had
Those
an
fucking
event that
cutscenes
was
are
like
long
that
as fuck.
too. But then like Sumeru was like very dreamlike with the Ishmael doll thing and stuff like that. Yeah, I think
You do get a different experience.
probably intentional. Inazuma, you're basically, for like half of it, you're dealing with the Shogun trying to kill you, which I thought was interesting. And then
So
you
I mean, we're
realize that
going in
you're a
order.
puppet.
You're a hero in Mondstadt. You're a hero in Lille. You're wanted in fucking Inazuma. You're getting, you're doing drugs in Sumeru, and you're a prisoner in Fontaine, who's in a movie with a weird critique dictator. Who would have guessed that?
Prisoner. No,
I
actually,
mean,
the Fontaines gets very complicated.
You wish to report?
yes,
The
very complicated.
murder mystery that turns
It's
into
a who
a
she said, she
nation.
said type situation.
That is the beginning of it, but the rest of it is not. It turns
You know,
into a whole thing.
oh my god, this and that, and oh my god, scary lady.
It's not a court case the entire time. That
Yeah, I
is
know
like
it's not a court
the
case. It's like a
first.
whole.
That's
It's
the
just a
first
big
arc on quest
thriller.
there. The Fontaine is a criminal slash detective. Not really. That's the first part of it. Then the rest of it is about the end of Fontaine.
Maybe it should have ended. It's like maybe sometimes you just gotta let a kingdom fall.
HSR feels very serious, but Genshin's kind of being episodic. Each region has its own rules, culture, ideas. Very fun. Not everything needs that stuff to be good. I don't think. Yeah, especially with how big Genshin is.
I think
Plus,
they get a lock in.
plus with Kadaria and Netsnea, that is where the story will take a very dark turn, because the whole thing with Netsnea from the story trees it's the Archon where the people don't. What is it? The people don't love their Archon, but they support her cause. Something like that. I forget.
Will it be the chapter 9 that Genshin needs?
And
See,
Kadaria is about a power from beyond. So we'll see what that's all about.
the better question is for chapter 9, for this quote unquote big serious, turn that could really probably help Genshin storytelling is, will we actually finally get help from the allies we made on the way? Or is it going to be another story quest that the traveler will leave themselves and hopefully make new allies from the area that does not agree with the Archon?
Natan is going to be the start of a war. I think that's where Genshin's story is going to completely change.
Then I better not see one goofy ass event when that shit starts.
There's going to be goofy events, because that's spoiler. They always do.
God damn it, we're in the middle of a war. Why the fuck is Ito hitting the gritty? Why are we doing gritty events?
Level complains that I've quitted the games already.
We're
not complaining. We're critiquing what Genshin could improve, because they've set such a high precedent with Starro and Zenless Zone Zero.
I have a 50-50 if I want to continue on Genshin. Not because I hate it, it's just I am kind of born on the formula of open world, press certain buttons to kill.
That's the other problem with like gacha, because everybody should
That
be
ain't
a
a Genshin problem.
filler.
That's a gacha problem.
Yeah, and yeah, I've become less of a fan of open world gachas. Like most of the new ones coming out, I won't even bother.
That's why I stopped playing Wills and Waves. I think Will to Wits has potential to be really good. It's just the combat is kind of simple.
Yeah.
The only thing that really makes it different is you have a parry system, and it's a good system.
It's not, because Jingqi and Chongli exploit it.
Well, I don't have. I mean, I never use them, so.
They can auto parry basically, because all you have to do is basic attacks. They completely already botched that system.
Oh, so much for that. I mean, what else made it really good? I mean, the monster system for getting relics was interesting. I think it still has potential being like great. It's just it's in the early, you know, it's early like baby phase.
Yeah, it needs a little help. But they're doing cool stuff.
Will I return back to it? Maybe, I don't know. I just don't feel like I want to play another game that's just like Genshin-esque gameplay. If it was something else, if they actually expanded, like Tower of Fantasy had a potential to being really good because its combat was somewhat different because you wield 3 different weapons.
Yeah, and each character is different, but you know, we know the downfalls of that game.
Yeah, I don't need to repeat rants of Tower of God awfulness. I feel like if you're gonna do an open world with a combat, I feel like it should be more of a hack and slash combat with actual complex shit you can do with characters.
Our Fantasy on mobile globally didn't even make $1 million last month.
Good.
They made like $700,000, which is really bad for a big gacha game.
Good, because it should shut down because it's ass.
It's on a downward trend right now. I've been keeping track of that.
But I feel like gacha games, I mean, I know they need to make a market of selling characters and shit, but I feel like if they make games a little bit harder about making a combat that's actually good and, you know, complex, but enemies that are hard but fair, I promise you, they can be really good. But I know people like their waifus.
The war being hinted at, I do expect this later on. I have this bench device. It's really not good, so big characters aren't being brought back. Isn't really fair.
The word could really make
especially with how big Genshin is and how each region has to be different. I was expecting Yanfei to show up in Fontaine, but then we don't really need her, just the way that story goes. It would have been goofy, but I see why they didn't do that.
But it was a waste of potential.
Imagine someone fighting in pull-out meanwhile, and they're playing card games.
I mean, for whatever opponents for Chechnya, it could be the beginning of the war of everything. Because let's be honest here, the Archon is a big factor, and let's not forget the fucking Fatui. We already got 2 playable Fatuis who have interesting objectives. But we haven't seen the rest.
Captino, and then what's her face? Oh, what's her face is even showing up in Natan. It's Tottori and Captino based off the trailer. I'm glad they brought back Tottori because he kind of went poof after Nahida was like, "Oh, here, have the gnosis." Yourself. Yeah.
Imagine a little girl tells you to go kill yourself. I was like, "Well, shit. What am I supposed to do?" I mean, I think if they do right for these next 2 arcs that are supposed to be very major compared to the last others, I don't care if anyone dies. I mean, I kind of would. But shit, they kill a playable character. That's interesting. And they did it in a good way. That's even better.
Fontaine's is pretty important, too.
I said important, but I'm talking about like important, like a possible war breaking out to shit to, you know, hit the fan type shit. Chapter 9 type shit.
I have never missed fun.
Arena's pretty important.
I never
said have no chill.
Sometimes you gotta have no chill. And I think Genshin needs to do that. They gotta say, nah, we got no chill now. Also, is it just me, or it's like, why do people gotta disappear after they die? It's kind of
whatever would you do without me?
Like, I wonder where they go. Do they go to a different world? Like, they just spawn into a new world that may or may not be a different universe, start a new life, lost memories. It's like, oh great.
They get hit by Trunk. Trunkcoon.
Oh yeah, welcome to Animal Crossing. Time to pay your bill.
Right here.
You know,
The isekai treatment.
like, do they get isekai? Have I ever like told? I know their body just disappeared, but you know, you just got a question: where do they go? Honkai Impact, they're just dead. Honkai Star Rail,
Emerge.
dead. Genshin Impact, they get fucking fairy dust. And I would ask Luke's dad, but you know, he got dusted. You know, like, you know, they just like, you know, did we like get judgment like one last time on where they go from like the Archons or up top? I was like, all right, motherfucker, you ate a pickle before dying. That's pretty rough, man. I'll send you. I'll let you go to the afterlife, bro. That's pretty rough. Maybe we'll eat a pizza.
Right here.
You know, we got a question.
Die to a flower? Kind of like. Really
I don't know. Purgatory seems good for you. You know, like you gotta really question because you know you do see characters die.
Right now.
Emerge.
A sight to behold.
Like
I get the air.
Right now. Right here.
I suffocated in the air. The oxygen was too much.
Like, I know we know that when people die who have gnosis, the gnosis just, you know, stop working.
True.
But, you know, do they ever get recycled? Like, they'll just give it to a new person who's ready for it?
That was Kazua's whole theory.
Like, I mean, they're able to be activated when Kazuha was, you know, there. Because, you know, I guess the spirit of the fucking gnosis was like, no, we're going to use the power of friendship.
I mean,
And I was
Genshin,
like, okay.
considering the theory of Genshin being a time loop, they make it existence. Yeah, Genshin's a little. It's part of the Honkaiverse. That the way the co-owner of Hoyoverse confirmed.
Yeah, it's a weird place in the Honkai first because it has no, you know, interesting monsters that you could definitely see there. Like, yeah, you could honestly think they're kind of Honkai monsters.
Yeah, we don't even know. Like, the Abyss is probably the equivalent to the Quantum Sea and stuff like that. Like, what's her name? The Cirque. Probably using like quantum abilities. Same with Danslif, because he talked about a power from beyond. It's like, okay, that's kind of like.
My main question is like, at the end of all of this, we know that we'd probably be facing a twin. Let's not lie.
Oh yeah.
Like we'll have the war, and we'd be believing that. Oh yeah, that we're gonna be facing the big bad archons and shit. But at the end of it, we'll probably be facing fighting our twin.
That is.
And I hope we kill our twin. I don't want the twin to survive. I want them to die.
They're the Abyss prince or princess, depending on
make it tragic. You know, let's keep that Honkai tragedy coming in.
And then Paimon is actually.
Let's move out.
Hobbit.
A gun. Also,
the gun demon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Can we just have guns in Genshin? Like, make that a new class. Like, come on.
Alright, Cheverus and Chlorate.
That's so lame. They could have really made a gun class.
Isekai God.
They really could.
Oh, you wait, no effing way, you died to a damn twig. I stepped on a twig and broke my back.
Then a bee stepped on my face and then I died. It's like, bro, do you not know how to defend yourself? Do you like have a disease that if you touch something you die? Yes. Like, you gotta question some of these things, you know? Like, I think, I hope they have a big shift in turn. They're, you know, Fontaine, pretty dark, pretty fucked up. Keep his friend, but make it more fucked up.
I swear the twig had a knife. Yeah, obviously. Right.
Yeah, you know, and also, your mother was already pregnant with no father.
What?
But, okay.
Excuse me?
This is like, what was like, I just like you just say, excuse me? Like, he's like, wait, what? She's pregnant? But there's no men near us. I was
On
like,
a
yeah.
syringe with a strange substance inside.
Why is it? It's like they use salts.
Oh no.
Don't worry, she got at a certain bank.
Yes.
None of your business. Wait a minute, why you say needle? Wait, wait, why you say needle? No, let's not answer that.
Clearly from the blood bank.
Oh yeah. The white blood cells, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a PG channel, this is a kids channel. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, of course.
Some in the field research.
You know, don't go to a blood bank, guys. Why the hell are you getting blood from the bank when you got blood inside you?
Team Forehead is wild.
Team Forehead, we're Team No Head.
Who else?
Our seamless co-op tells it. Our seamless co-op playthrough has proved that to us. We have no head. Our intelligence is that of a summer ant, bro. I promise you, we're pretty fucking stupid. What, you think just 2 of us are stupid? When you have a group of 7 of us, we're pretty fucking stupid.
Ooh.
Our IQ all combined to a negative chromosome. Do not have us learn.
We all stupid.
God, yes, 100%. Especially in fucking, what's it called?
Need help? I'm here.
Lethal Company. Our intelligence goes down the drain. Like, the only sense of us.
Understood.
And don't get me started on y'all 70% rat for our playthrough. Fucking, y'all really try to hit me with that, oh, we're about to be in a boss room. Me text your streams like, you forget that I'm following y'all on Twitch. You're like, oh, now y'all go in. It's like, oh, I'll see how it is. Like, Wolf seriously doesn't understand that I did pick up the fucking rat thing, but it just did not work.
Oh. Maybe bug.
I don't care if it's bug. I'm not getting the rats. I'm not about to have bubonic plague. I swear, our intelligence goes low every time we have a new, a player with us. Oh, great, the Wolf's here. Now our IQ is to -1. And the more the merrier, the less we have of intelligence. We really be thinking of cavemen. We're little cavemen when we play together.
How do you feel about those souls?
The hunter.
Souls. Bro, we went through the fucking world, we lost the fucking souls. I'm pissed. I can't believe we lost our fucking souls. I was pissed. I was not happy. I lost all that fucking... I could have leveled up twice.
Or the twice. 7 times.
Now I gotta fucking wait until next seamless session. Or I just do like a little grinding in my world. But no, I don't do that. God, I can only imagine how things are gonna go against fucking the spirit of Godfrey and all that shit. That was
low HP.
Maybe he'll give us just as much as fucking Radon, or I like to call Radon Part 1.
Coming to be.
My great
undertaking.
I got no maintenance Radon.
Oh no. You built different AO fuzzy?
I don't know about that. You built special. Down jump. Or am I?
Forehead team is quite something. You know what? Why not? Why not select this? I guess I should probably end this. I should have ended when we were talking about the flaws.
Very flaws. I'll do that.
I mean, let me just do this. I'll stream tomorrow too. It'll be a short Honkai stream. Honkai Impact. I seriously. Actually, this stream made me more motivated to stream. What? I need to work on this animation. I'm running out.
Whirling snow.
Team 4 head, more like Team 5 head. What do you mean? Wanna play tic-tac-toe? Got the Ching-Yi forehead. I'm excited for Ching-Yi next week, but my god, she has that Ayaka forehead too. 3 of them and Ayaka. It's hard to find a male with a large head, but I guess Albuedo's close enough. Zhongli's wasn't quite as big. Bro, where does that hairline start? For real? It's pretty funny. Same with Nilu. Less obvious because she's wearing a head ornament. Ayaka, that's a different Jamie Genshin characters for shame. No. They're just interesting design. You can't go wrong with Ayaka. It's just she's been memed. I like Nilu, it's just constantly in cosplay. Yeah, I wonder now with the new outfit how much that will be cosplay, because this outfit's really beautiful. Where is Nilu shape? Stream has just been Genshin slander, even though I do enjoy Genshin. Maybe not Kaguya. I'm curious to see where it will go, but it is what it is. Shaming is one thing, but I will say I'll always be a Hu Tao hater. Ooh, if Hu Tao has no haters, I am dead. Hu Tao is like the most popular Genshin character. There's probably Hu Tao haters. Oh, maybe I should say most popular. One of the most popular. Even I like her. I don't even over. I hate her personality so much. I won't lie, she is kind of cringe. She's quirky. Yeah, that's why I like her character, because she's quirky. But the rapping in the event, I thought that was kind of like, oh. But her little Healy Curl song, let's see if she does it. Maybe no you cringe. Well, that's true too. That's obvious. Let's see, voiceover.
Ugh. I declare this dish dead. Rest in peace.
I didn't even know she had a pun like that. It actually pissed me off so much how she treats Ichi and Baiju. Girl, mind your own business. Her job is to deal with the dead. Chi-Chi's technically dead.
Have you seen Chi-Chi? Tell me where she is quickly. I need to go seal her away.
Yikes.
Baiju. Ugh, that guy.
Whoa, I didn't know about this. Whoa. Not like Chi-Chi abuse, that's all like nonsense. Where does she sing?
When the sun... One client, two client... Wanna come over for tea?
I literally
You
kind of smell what like a baka.
Who as in... Who put me in this coffin? And Tao as in... I can't get out. Let me show you some... You've been all...
Has
Run
a
around
bunch of
all you...
puns.
Need... fighting's a pain. Some... We are in vision.
Her idol?
Ha! Cross over! Time to higher, go! Huh? Phew! Phew! With the wind! Oh, is it good eye? Send one, send them all.
I can't find it.
If yeah, oh, tonight. Ugh, short.
There, like,
La 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 la.
a voice line where she's
The balance
singing
of
about
bright
hilly
moon and warm.
curls.
If you Versama, she is the Yunjin.
Maybe I'm
Younglings
crazy.
a riot. Oh, you sleepy?
I
Get
lost
some
what
rest.
you on
I'm gonna
Emilie,
take a
but
walk by
went for
myself.
pity, got lots of primo gems. Okay. You still got a chance then. 24 pity and you lost 50. That's not the worst thing. Beginning ones? Oh, the beginning ones? Okay. Then hold up. Like every time she does that, Baiju walks the reporter and gets feedback. The man is already suffering from his illness. True. That's an idol? Beginning ones. I did go through all of these though.
Now, just why might you be looking for me? When the sun's out, big. Wanna come over for when this light? What a nice bird. Well, yeah. Oh, who as in who put run around all you like to vision? We are in some plants only grow in gloomier spots with ample moonlight. If you verse monger. Silly churl.
There we go.
Churl,
Found it.
Billy,
Like the way that you walk. Oh, with who how early they could never make me like you. That's fair. There's Chiori, who is the complete opposite. Chiori, my beloved. I like her even when I didn't like her. Fair enough. Chiori was a skip for me. She was a skip for most people. Oh god, wait, what
It's up to me to decide who I want to be, and to cut my own path. When I was a kid,
what the heck?
Take it from
These are like whole
when
paragraphs.
I first started, many have expressed. Is it morning? This reminds me of home.
I regretted it somewhat. I needed Chlorday. Ah.
Yeah. Happy birthday or whatever. No good. Still feels too ordinary.
Chiori has personality. I have to like her. Yeah, she has. I love this.
Let's go, Tomoto.
So random.
Next customer, lend me a hand. I am the cutting edge of fashion, delicate as silk.
Just has
Scraps of
sass.
Scatter.
That's the word. He has the personality I like. Yeah.
All right, amuse me. Whatever would you do without me? Well, since you asked so nicely. Well, what do we have here? Don't tell me that's everything. Go on, open it up. Show me what's
Such a mischievous
inside.
one. Yeah, just like the tone of her voice. I mean, from paragraphs I wrote earlier, I too yap a lot of stuff.
Humans, eternity. You're
Surprised
saying,
with the voiceovers,
like how I
there's
wear my
entire
vision. I'm
paragraph.
very fond indeed of the Yashiro Commission girl. She adroitly handles every matter that comes before. Have you ever heard of a dish called kitsune udon? It's quite simple, really. When training to become a shrine maiden, my, you really know what appeals to my tastes, don't you?
The cold one knows? Oh, okay.
I always see these non-sentient kitsune pouncing headfirst into the snow, scavenging for food. You'd like to see me do that? Haha, I'm sure you would.
Oof. Oh, forgot about the whole story thing. Fire Soothing Festival Committee. I'll have to read through some of these. I actually forgot these were a thing. And that makes me curious for certain characters. See if we go to Kiara. Oh, yeah, Kiara's friendship level is lacking. Aww. The character I unexpected love is Toma. She knows what the player wants. Got her character story? Okay. Yeah, because you have friendship level in her. Yeah, I need to use Kiara more. That's what needs. we could do the get the walking effect for her. All right, I probably should end. Not mine, friendship pet or anything.
This realm is...
I would be surprised if she wasn't. Mine's too. Or Kiara. Alright, I need to make a party just for Kiara.
If you ever...
Oh, this is not the place to do that. Okay. Good. Fun fact. Oh. Wait, did I get her outfit? Hold up. I think I did. Did I? Maybe I didn't. Apparently my Bennett does not have even level 5 friendship. Yikes. That just shows. Poor Bennett. The only reason why my Bennett has higher friendship, I think he does, because I used to actually have to use him. Yeah, he's... Oh no, he's 4. I thought he was higher. I'm thinking of another 4-star character then. I thought it was higher. Maybe I put him in the... I don't know.
Or not.
I did actually used to use him, like, in my party all the time. I guess I never used him long enough. Use Bennett sometimes.
Where did that come from?
His healing is nice and the damage. Although I hate being restricted to that spot, but we're kinda Arena Ayo. Arena's just makes life easy. Okay. Gotta make a kitty cat team. If I had a Emilie, I could put Kiara on that team. Oh wait, no, but 2 Dendro characters? Maybe not. Let's see. My playstyle, only attack, no protect. Fair enough. I just like being lazy. Arena eats things. I like to just have a healer so I could be lazy and not worry about dying. Except with Arle. Arle can only heal herself. Have you not looked at 2 Dendro synergy? Well, that's EM, but the problem is I don't want 3 Dendro characters.
Thank you for choosing Comania Express. I have high hopes for this journey.
Sure. No. Maybe? Oh,
Time to broaden the horizons again.
I get her outfit. I hope I did. Wait, I never... Hold up. Hold up. This is a problem. Looks like one of my other teams. Wait. Okay, I'm just crazy apparently. Oh, I almost did and then never did. Okay, maybe we can figure that out. Wow, I am just losing it today apparently. He's too adorable. It's wrong. Better get that outfit. I know, right? Too good. Charge! Did this guy fall? Please form an orderly line. Oh! I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I get it. That's what we're... The guy has no issue walking. I think I should.
Maybe I could curl up inside this box.
What is it? Milestone under the tree in my back. Wow, how on earth did it get there? Right here. I already got it. What time tomorrow? Anything? I don't. Hopefully before 10. Been trying to stream earlier. Unsuccessfully. Oh, there's a comment.
Ooh, maybe I
Want
could
to
curl up
bite the
inside
wooden
this
people
box.
so badly. I think they taste like a wooden spoon. Probably. I would advise against biting them. I don't know. That seems a little problematic. On that emote for them. Just... My teeth. Oh. And more, but maybe I'll do it all. This is a chest up here. Uh-oh. Can't climb those things. Just the friendship. It tastes like wooden spoon. Oh, I already read that. Literally me every time I see them. I wonder if I could just cheese this. Watch your head. I'm gonna cheese this. This emo, what the heck? That is too slow. Please help me. If subs to random channels, I mean that's nice. That's good. I used to. When I raided more often. I used to raid every stream, but now I don't, because I stream too late. Hack the clock for reset the routine? Oh, I see. I feel like I do now that you mention it. Yeah, Mr. Man.
Yep.
The story to end? Oh, what the heck? God, the screen just like flashed. Tell me when you actually plan on streaming. Serious? Okay. I'm so confused by this. Go put it there. Turn around, don't move a muscle. Just get that chest. You're stressing me out. Where is my Yamiko? 1, 2, 3, toy power. Okay, this is just Squid Game. Can I use Kiara's abilities? Oh, that's cheating. Wow, that's cheating. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. I could cheese this. Welcome back.
My contraptions are calibrated.
This on. He's not this.
Alright, let's choose Jing Yun, because she can fly. So I could just fly over the area, over this goofy goober.
Yeah. Did you discuss about anything else?
Power dynamic or system. Wait, what the heck?
They should add replacements to Genshin Impact. I think it would be pretty funny.
And who?
we add airplanes in Genshin Impact. Who's gonna complain about it? I wouldn't.
Probably will. And there's another Engine Circle event.
Hear me out though, it'd be kind of funny. You
We
drive
have,
airplanes, shoot people down.
we have trains. I'd like trains.
Do we actually have trains? Kind of don't remember. Alright, new gotcha idea.
These
You're
could be
just
salvaged for
fighting
parts.
stick figures.
Not make money.
It would. Because you just put the most ridiculous ass things on their faces. So one will be a Doge, another one will just be some weird frog, and the other one will just be some random president. You tell me that wouldn't sell. But the gameplay would be like so advanced. It's like, why is this has such a weird ass budget? Look, has better combat than Genshin or any gacha game with that form factor. It'd be the most detailed ass combat too.
Oh, it has good combat.
Skyward.
Triple Z.
I never complained about Triple Z. I mean, it kind of has the form factor of Honkai's combat. He says it's more complicated.
You look at how many different things you could do with just Nicole. She has like special attack based off of your position. She gets iframes and some doesn't do it. There's no healers in the game.
There's just reasons why we don't have fighting game gotchas.
Sorta true.
God, imagine Hoya just made a fighting game gotcha. How much money would they make? Will they lose money or will they actually gain money?
Collab with DC.
Why the fuck DC? That's
Get
my
collab
question.
with One Punch Man.
Oh yeah, collab with every other anime, but they won't do that for their actual fucking games. You know, I'm surprised Hoyo hasn't yet made a tower defense game.
Called Genshin Tower Defense.
By Genshin.
It'd be funny to see origami Hilly curls. That would be goofy. It would be funny.
For our next gotcha game, we made it a word puzzle.
You have to roll for certain letters.
These could be salvaged for
You only
parts.
start with A.
Skyward.
B is a 4-star.
D is a 5-star. Number 5 is a 6-star.
Also no pity.
If you lose pity, you get another B. It's always B. People will easily love to play that game.
Oh.
My question is out of anything is, Hollywood has all these characters for each IP, but yet they don't have an anime.
They will.
Yeah, I know they will for Genshin, but I'm just saying, you know how much you could really expand shit if you just let your anime studio do the shit? Y'all got a good anime studio. Just look at all the animations they have fucking done. Give them a full-fledged budget. Like, give them the budget. Give them the winnings of every fucking every Star Rail and Genshin banner.
These
You know
could
how
be
much
salvaged for parts.
they would do with that?
$1 million.
Bruh, their budget would be immaculate. We already see what they can do with what they actually just do full-fledged animations. It's ridiculous.
Coming through.
Shit, I wouldn't even care if they like utilized the game engine and did the anime, as long as they made it very creative and really good.
Boy is funding the sounds like.
I'm just saying, will you not want a Honkai style anime? Mainly Honkai Impact, you know, because it's, you know, part 1's fucking finished. It's right there. They can do it.
Part 1, that is true.
They can do the entirety of part 1, and it wouldn't be quick either. It'd be pretty fucking long. And we're putting everything in account.
I'm impressed by Starrow's animation, honestly, with the shorts. They're quite
You see?
detailed.
It's ridiculous.
And then Embers of Glamoth, that was insane.
And that's not even talking about the Hawkeye Impact animations.
Yeah.
And let's remember, those were CG animations.
Exactly.
Not just typical, 2D. That shit was straight up 3D. And that shit went hard.
They still do partial CG even with Starro. It's just, it looks like anime. Like most of the Fireflies, like Embers of Glamoth, most of that was actually CG.
I think Hoyo could probably make a solid anime if they actually wanted to. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch the Honkai Impact one. The Gish one, maybe it'll actually broaden some characters and, have some creative shit. I promise you those fights would be god tier. They can really put a fight in.
Would be interesting.
But they don't.
Be goofy. Be funny.
I promise you it would be pretty good. I don't know how many people work at Hoyo.
A lot.
Especially for their anime department.
Oh, that's true. I don't know about that. Probably much smaller.
And it's like they have so much money. I know they're at least, for making their actual gameplay and stuff. It's not, near America or any of that. It's somewhere that they won't understand English. So I can understand, maybe getting developers and stuff.
They have an NA branch that has a couple thousand employees. Then they have a Singapore branch. And they have the Chinese branch.
That probably is where the main shit happens for decisions and stuff.
Wouldn't be surprised if they had a European branch too.
It would just be full of British people saying we need to add beans. Like, I wonder how big their shit is, at least for animation, because those animations are pretty fucking detailed.
Usually there's other studios involved with the animation.
Hoyo would have enough money to do their own animations, though. They definitely have the budget. They make millions per month. If we just look at Starro or Genshin.
Enough to make Genshin the highest budget game to ever exist.
It's still kind of ridiculous that they were able to do that. And this is
crazy.
them. This is before it was like big. This is them just relying on Honkai Impact and Tears of Themis.
Well, Genshin also made so much money when it came out.
Yeah, because anime, and it's like Breath of the Wild, but it isn't.
COVID.
Can't prove. I mean, it's pretty impressive, but if you really think on it, there's a factor that, COVID did happen. Made a lot of games grow. And I think that was one of Hoyo's luckiest breaks yet.
We're one chest away from getting in, and I can finally sleep.
I haven't really barely touched the event besides doing like the first mission for it, honestly.
Yikes.
I mean, I have 20-something days. I don't know why you say yikes.
Not a very long event, thankfully.
Yeah, it just didn't give me a lot of shit for dailies, so that's why I didn't really continue it. I was like, if you don't make my dailies done, I ain't doing you until later.
Hey, you accrue long-term encounter points. I was saying earlier, then you just use your stamina and it constantly because the accrued encounter point.
Hopefully it never worked for me. Oh, then again, I just don't pay attention. I just go in, not caring. And yet, I still somehow get these characters and enough to do gacha. There's a problem. There's a system and a problem.
Now I finally have gotten her outfit after thousands of years of suffering.
You
Heck yeah.
out. There's a cat burglar about.
Was the
Are you?
voice line for that? Are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Yeah,
Cat
congratulations
burglar.
on getting the cat burglar. Was she like the hamburglar and shit?
You'd better watch.
That's so funny though.
Anywho, yeah.
I
Is there
know.
anything happening for developers for gaming right now? Nothing makes sense.
That Bungie?
Oh, Bungie being one of the worst companies of all time. I still like how people say I'd rather have Bungie of Halo over 343. 343 ain't good. But
Wait,
would you really want people who made Destiny 2 ass to do that?
I played 4 hours of Star Wars Outlaw, and it was the most breathtaking open world I've ever played.
Yeah, it reminds me of reality where I could touch grass and not actually care because the game is not worth it still.
Controversy over a bunch of game journalists because they think they were paid off by Bungie.
You mean Ubisoft? 'Cause
Yeah, Ubisoft, sorry.
oh no, I always when I see people say, "Yeah, I want Bungie to go and do Halo again," I say no because it's
Bungie's
like,
done
what do you?
for.
Bungie did the original trilogy of Halo
Oh, the
and
scenery here
Reach
is
before
wonderful.
they left and did Destiny and shit.
I've landed
You know,
the
that's
perfect
cool and all.
job.
I always like look at them as like, this is not the same developer, right? Like these ain't the same people who worked on this. It's like, listen, Destiny's cool and all until they basically force you to buy these expensive ass DLCs and remove some content from old DLCs that you bought with full price.
$50? No, not even $60. Oops, all that
I was
content.
like, I refuse for you to think this shit is like acceptable. Would you rather have a very expensive DLC each year for Halo that'll probably make you force you to restart your progress each update? Because that's the one thing I hate about Destiny. It's like, why do we keep resetting our progress? Like, this shit's great.
That's
I
why I
hate
don't
that
play
shit.
Destiny anymore. He's so cute. This looks like a photo op with the background sky. I know, right? Yeah, this area is really nice for photos. Because they even have like some areas where you can like sit down. It's very photo op-y. The stars falling, I love that here. Really well designed.
Not like Destiny 2 and like development. I just feel like developers, when they want to do shit, they always get hit with the CEOs like, are you making fun? See, back in my day, we had ET, and that was my favorite game because it almost destroyed gaming itself.
Real.
Like, I feel like
Real
people
got
just
big
like,
plans. So true, they do. I wish this
we
area
got.
kind of stuck around. The petty anime anymore. True.
I feel like Polio would probably, if they really like gave like the writers from Honkai to just do an anime for them, I promise you, it'll probably be pretty fire. If they really give a good premise, great
They
animation,
they just have
they can
to
really do it.
condense it. A lot of side dialogue, just unnecessary.
There is a lot of side dialogue. It's just if they can write a good give it do a good 12 episode season pilot to show the potential they can really do. I promise you, it'll be pretty fire.
A moon arc, they could just make like 2 episodes, and that would be enough for the
Fuck it,
moon arc.
we're just focusing on like at least the first 2 chapters of Honkai. It's like just give it 13 episodes
That's
and
true.
just do animations. I promise you, it's good. You don't gotta go and do big shit.
The whole first season could go up to what's her face? Himiko's death.
No, not for the first season. That's 25 episodes just for like nine worth of like 9 chapters. No, I
That's
don't
the
think that.
nuclear.
No, I think that'd be too fast. That'd be too fast. I think
Yeah, that
pace would
might
be bad,
they invent-
especially if it's. I I think if they balance it and give it I think its dues, I think they could really pull it off and have a hit.
So in 20 years they'll send you to Mars actually instead of HA342. So in 20 years they will send you to Mars. Oh wait, they invest in nuclear fusion research, or it'll be 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10, and people will complain that, but it's not good. Could be.
I
Tell me
mean,
how much
there's
more you
a
get when you get XP? What do you mean by that? Mora from XP?
I'm just saying, Honkai has proven to be pretty solid for animation. Just look at Cooking with Valkyries. Yeah, we get a season 3, please. Season 3 Kicking Valkyries. No?
With
Okay.
Valkyries was
Pretty entertaining. That's what it was. Their animations they be putting up were pretty entertaining because it's funny and it puts character for some of these characters. If only they did that for Genshin, I promise you, I think that could be really good.
I assume that after you hit 60, you don't get XP, don't you get Mora? Oh, probably. I've never paid attention to that. Do I
That is a
have
good question.
any... I don't have any resin to test that. I don't want to waste this resin because I want to go to bed. I'm guessing it's a... I don't know what the conversion ratio is. And I guess we could look it up right at probably
Not a lot, to
more
be honest.
XP to Mora conversion. It's 1 to 10 ratio. 10 Mora for every 10 for each adventure XP point. I haven't paid attention to XP points in a while because I've been AR60 for a long time. Although I remember going from 50 to 60, that took like a year almost. Something like that. Maybe not a year, but it took a few months.
See, you guys, if you just be very lazy, you probably wouldn't even care if you're 50 to 60 because it doesn't give you much. It doesn't make you feel special. It just makes you. This reminds you on like how much blood, sweat, and tears you put into Genshin. How's it go? I'm level 50, 60.
People were unhappy by that. I miss referring to while using HSR plus Brunia Oni-chan.
Acreon plus Bologna.
Oh.
More like Saley plus Bologna.
Bologna.
We got the bologna.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, everybody.
And we got Seal.
Yeah, it was 5. No way you went from a year. Would it take longer? I don't remember. It's been a while. I wish it'd tell you when you reach each AR rank, but it doesn't tell you the date. Oh wait, maybe it does. Is there an achievement for that?
Perhaps.
Took you 2 to 3 years to go from 50 to 60. No.
2 days of just pure Genshin. That's like you playing Genshin for 24 hours non-stop, doing the most mundane shit for XP.
We've reached the 4-hour mark. Maybe, well, I don't know. I'll look it up because there's a. I don't know the achievement for that. I don't think it would take 2 years though. I've been level 60 for a long time.
Yeah, probably. If we be honest here, you play the game every day and actually like grinded your shit out, and probably did a biz.
Biz doesn't
I'd
give you
say
XP.
like a. No, it doesn't. Wow.
But I have used a lot of resin too.
I
Not even
mean,
nowadays you can get in a year. I don't know if I believe that though.
I feel like in a couple months you could probably do it if you're very dedicated and you like fucking play Genshin.
I can't remember either, so I don't know. Perhaps that's true. I'm still sitting at 59. What's the XP requirement?
Probably like over like millions of like XP.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Too much probably for something you get like so little.
You played since day 1? Yeah, I've played since the first week. Maybe not day 1, but the first. I have. Let me go to Hoyle Lab before I end. I could tell you how many days I've have logged in.
Too many. You know, hashtag...
More than Warframe actually, which is depressing. I played Warframe longer.
Yeah, and yet we barely get rewards for doing daily logins compared to Honkai Impact.
An average of 1,400. That's. I don't think that's right. I have 1,392 days active. I guess maybe that is right, because that's almost a year, right? That's pre-Sumeru. Like it took you around 1,000 days. That actually, okay, that does sound right. So it's been a year then. Okay, you're right. That actually
1,000
adds
days
up.
is many. That means too many years.
Yeah, how many? That is 4 years.
That's what you get for playing the game for too long. You log in.
3.8 calendar years. So 1,000 is
If
yeah,
only Genshin had the
2.7
same
years.
day like logins, if you log in for a certain amount of days, like they do in Genshin, I mean Honkai Impact. You know how cool that should be? Oh, here's a free temple. It would be cool though. Oh, you logged in for a
Anyway,
year?
have a good